Alright, here we go. things. Yeah, well, she's going. That's what it is. Oh, look, my crash skill. It's a nice change. I'll be with didn't even sell.
I sold mine for 230k.
Nice.
Corruption, yeah.
Amazing.
It didn't have corruption.
Wow.
Wait.
Don't worry, guys, those things don't respawn. Okay.
Masturbated.
Thou has been trolled. Sorry.
Wow, and I'm the one that heals, so of course I get aggro right away. Tank just runs away.
Hey, don't come to me. Don't give me aggro. Shit.
No, go to Tef.
No,
I
get away
am
from
at
me.
Tef. Tiffy!
Nah, Tefe don't want none of this aggro.
Tiffy!
Tefe's gonna hide. That's probably set now. Start summoning people.
Portal.
It's a portal bitter.
Do your job, War Woko.
War loco.
Where's the badge?
I'm already inside.
Oh, this.
He's the finishing is the lunch, I told you.
Ah, what's it is?
I don't know, I didn't get that far.
Oh, get the mouse. There we go. There was many summonings going on, and everybody was really happy.
Yay!
Such a beautiful summoning portal.
Magic water, please, Mr. Foobs.
It's broken.
I just messaged him, I think he's AFK.
Is there?
There's already here now.
Battle shot, please.
So we
Go
should
back to setting everything up.
enable ERT nodes again.
Hmm?
We should enable ERT nodes again.
Yeah.
Alright. Should probably do the same. It should work. I haven't tested it yet. The problem
I
is
got
it's,
so many texts.
Oh, that's fucking huge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I know it's a huge fight, man.
It's like a
Problem
new
is-
entry assignment.
The problem is this Abby can like get rid of her angries.
What do you mean get rid of my angry shit, motherfucker? Shit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
one of the two things should go away. But yeah, scream.
Yeah. And then
Maybe.
kill at 7 seconds of forward interface, just call that shit out. The spells.
What?
Make your angry silence like just for the healing.
Yeah, but I haven't done it. I wanted to put it in EXRT. If you told me you wanted to put it in EXRT, I would have done it in EXRT, but I have to do all the codes different now.
Just get rid of the bottom bit. Like when I
What?
go back. Just get rid of the bottom bit.
I don't know why I
Yeah.
bother doing half the shit I do, to be honest.
Wow, working this shit till 4 in the morning. Give me a break.
Yeah, and I worked on this shit for 5 hours, mate.
5 hours. What is it?
No, do you know how many times I've changed this today?
17 times.
No, 5.
That's close.
Just keep a backup of this one, yeah.
I've got a backup of all the ones I've done. I have a Word document which is like, I don't know, 35 pages long, peeling cooldowns in it.
Some people have cloud backups of news pictures. Yes, from Andrea Simon.
And Weekorers.
That's for Jansen.
And best in slot load for you guys.
And I
How
have my
much corruption do you have?
75 million.
Yeah.
Only 51, I think. Don't worry, I'm gonna swap.
How many was the Twilight of the Face items?
Yeah, I'm gonna change it soon.
Yeah, but
So,
No, but impressive, right?
that's impressive about it. It's all RNG, dude.
Oh, it doesn't look like RNG. It looks like really fucking dope shit.
That's all about the
Don't say not so. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way.
Where are we going, Tab?
Oh. I was kind of thinking to myself, like, wow, this is all the trash we have to kill, and then I forgot about this bit.
Then you walk off, huh?
Look, Mom, I'm doing DPS.
Yeah, you're lucky with your progs.
Nah, it's all about skill, bro.
No, Twilight Devastation is just luck.
It's all about positive.
Yeah, positive attitude, man.
There's a lot of cases.
kill me, Ari, I'm tanking.
I'm trying to. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? So I used my Guardian Spear on you and everything.
I even spam healed myself.
Yeah,
Didn't work.
I'm risen now, hang on. Tephy, don't pull anything, you got no healers.
I don't need a healer. I got my Twilight Devastation.
One
Okay,
Twilight
fine.
Devastation, 2 Twilight Devastation, 3 Twilight Devastation.
Thank you, Ari.
4. wait, don't pull away.
Also have mechanics.
Should I swap to my Twilight gear?
No, that's fine.
Four.
Man.
2 of them are...
Finally, I feel like a tank.
He's fucking beating DPS's nowadays. He don't feel like a tank.
Exactly, I was doing fantastic.
Tanking that.
Just got
Yeah, one.
Go, go, Twilight Devastation. Go!
Oh, Twilight.
Proc your blooded Twilight. Proc.
That's not one. I don't wanna. Oh, I think mine just proc.
In 8.3. Proc! Yes, fuck yeah, I'm fire proc, yes. No proc, low it.
I'm gonna get another one.
Build a pub.
Oh, give me another one.
I've been trying to invite you, hang on.
Good.
Chissà arrivarci.
Yes.
Ah, fuck. Forgot about the map. The map of
Map
stuff.
Doom.
I hope not.
Was it crit which I need to stack or versatility?
Oh, please tell me I didn't delete this. I'll be very angry if I delete it. Free screens for the win. Okay, so I'm gonna put some markers somewhere. I'm gonna give you the general idea of what you need to do. They're not 100% accurate, but it's basically the closest thing to it. Which one was the grey one again? The grey was more. Blue should be let's do that. Camel's clay. Red should be here. I know it seems like a lot of colors, but The RT thing should pretty much tell you right now.
What do you mean? Does it call shit out or what?
No, like you see the timers, right? Like everybody should see them. So when we pull the boss, the timers will start counting down, right? And that's basically your queue where you're supposed to go. So if you see like 0030, that's when the first wave spawns. So that means the melee is always in brown, and the range is always in blue. So warrior, mage. So you melee boys need to watch when the text is brown where you need to go, and the same with the range.
Do we need the weak aura for this to work, or is
No, you just need the RT. That's it.
Okay, I have. No.
And actually, X is just very close.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do, instead of starting here, we're gonna start behind the boss. And the goal is that we get the 2 eyes to like 10-15%, and then we stop. And then the tanks will debuff the 2 ads that spawn on skull, which will be the tentacle and the eye. And we'll basically kill the tentacle and the eye along with the 2 eyes next to the boss at the same time. Everybody takes their buff at the same time, and then we just bloodlust and the shit out of it. Also, if the boss does like that entropic crash thingy where you have to move away from him, if you still have like 4, 5, 6 seconds left on the buff, just go DPS the next stat instead of just, standing there doing nothing and then going back on the boss. It's not that big of a deal. And then it's just personal management. Like if you pick up a Norp, you can DPS the balls if your CDs are up. So just line up when you pick up your buff along with your CDs. So I don't know how that works. If you have like a minute 30 CDs and you can pop them, then you just need to wait for your 3-minute CDs and etc. etc. If you have 2-minute CDs, wait for the cooldowns to come up so you can maximize the damage on the boss. And the rest should be pretty obvious. Any questions?
So we still doing the tactic where we kill the 2 eyes with them all at the same time?
No.
No.
Literally what I just told you. Like we start here, so everybody should be here, right? The 2 eyes next to the boss, we basically get those to 15%. And then we just chill. That's pretty much it. Like you can DPS the maw in the meantime in the range if you want to, but you just don't want to kill it. There will be 2 spawning on skull. There will be a tentacle and an eye, right? The range will take care of the eye, because they all have the same HP. The eye, the maw, the big tentacle, they all have 15 million, so it's the same HP for all of them. So while the melee deal with the tentacle, the range deal with the eye, and then you just need to make sure these 2 die at the same time the other 2 on the boss do. So that we basically have 4 dead tentacles and 16 buffs. So that means all the DPS will have a buff plus 1 tank.
All the buffs which we're gonna get after the burn phase, we will basically lose because all of us gonna have the 45-second.
Yes. And that's where I just told you, that's where you use your own judgment. If your CDs are up, you can take a buff and you can go on the boss.
I can't because I have the debuff, which don't allows me to take it for 40.
Alright, let me re-explain it again. If your DPS cooldowns are back up, then use the buff. There's no point taking the buff if you don't have any DPS cooldowns, but it's different for every class.
Okay.
Like some people will have like a minute CD, a minute 30 CD, 2-minute CDs. If they're up, just take it in the boss, then go back to where you were before. And just keep the soaking when it aligns with the debuffs. Otherwise you're just gonna waste your cooldowns. And the rest is just basically the timers. The timers will tell you where to go. So after we've done the Nuki, the range will go on the maw that spawns. Also keep in mind, these markers are not 100% accurate. It's just, if you read maw on cross, for example, it's not going to spawn right on cross. It's going to spawn like over here. And use your common sense. You know what I mean?
What do you mean common sense? What's that?
I don't know, it's so close.
It's a new trend, you will not get.
Yes.
Gecko, yeah, sure.
To make this exorcist rituals thingy work, do I have to just enable only notes, or?
Yeah, you have to see it, otherwise you can't see the timers. The timers are going to count down, so it's not like angry assignments. They are going to be, so 30 is going to be 29, 28, they're all going to be counting down. You know what I mean?
Where is it going to be counting down?
Well, on the RT notes, obviously, like for us.
I don't
That's
know.
a cool feature.
So that's where you guys need to watch out. You need to make sure that you remember that brown is for the melee and blue is for the range. And you need to know kind of where the markers are. So let's just have a few pulls so you guys can get used to it. And then those 4 people at the entrance need to move their ass over here. Just make, like, the first thing we need to get right is killing these 2 eyes next to the boss at the same time that we kill the eye and the tentacle near skull. That's the important bit. And then we bloodlust. Actually, need the skull.
Can we get Warlock cookies, please?
So what Dida's gonna do is gonna help debuff the ones on skull, then he'll debuff the moss, and then he'll keep debuffing the tentacles in the back. And then he'll just debuff whatever you guys are needing to get down. And I'll just stay on the boss, cause so I'll save it in my ass.
Didn't I summon Balia? He's not
He
here.
did, but he's fucking AFK, so okay.
Okay. Did I miss flask and food?
I'll pop him when he gets back.
Oh,
Oh, he woke up.
sorry. I had a phone call.
Are we
Don't you
pulling
say
or are
something?
we waiting?
Wait,
Just go. Fuck it.
2, 1.
But remember, don't kill these eyes, just get into like 15%. So you see the timers are working for everybody?
Yeah, yeah.
So you'll see like 15 seconds the eye will spawn. Okay, get away from those.
Didn't make it.
Stop DPS, stop DPS, stop DPS. Alright. Go on the other targets. Stop DPSing on the eyes. Yeah, so that's
Range have to get inside the fucking cloud, eh? Don't we? Aren't we
Yeah,
killing the
range is
tentacle first? Yeah.
Range is supposed to be killing the eye. The eye, yeah. Take your buffs and bloodlust quickly, because the other eye is gonna go away if you don't. Take the ones next to the boss, guys. Oh, we missed one. Alright, move boss. Weapon boss. Watch out for shooting floor. These weapons now. No, you should have done more. Alright. Go get your DPS boys. After debuff ends, go to your new targets.
Innovate on Ari?
Oh, look at that DPS we're doing with us.
Is it good, bad?
Yeah. Alright, second wave is gonna spawn in 20 seconds, so we need to make sure we get those tentacles down. So range help with the tentacles, since you got nothing else doing. So go in the cloud, okay, get away from them now, because they're doing their crash thing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my mistake.
There's 3 of them though. There's just not.
Just spot it. Did you debuff the mob, by the way? Did I?
That's the second one.
Did you?
Yeah.
If you press fast, I can rest.
Oh, I've got a soul stone.
Wait.
It's okay.
Did you debuff it while we were in the bloodlust phase or afterwards?
After.
Because I saw you going to the tentacle.
We were still in Bloodlust phase when I debuffed the other one. I debuffed the second after.
Yeah, you guys are gonna help with the tentacles. Even though it says melee, like, we kinda need to get at least that one down. The one on blue.
Yeah. Thing is, once we're
Yeah,
done with
finally
our
for that.
mole thingy, Def, it's gonna do interrupted crash, so we can't even get close to it at that point.
We'll have one
And
more
then 5
DPS
seconds later,
Mario here.
No, go ahead, man.
Here, so we will have a little more DPS on melee group.
Yeah, you get rid of one and go. That's what it is. Also, we killed the tentacles next to the boss too quickly, so we don't want to debuff those two. So you'll have to step away with your The volatile seeds from it. I don't think it mattered much. I think pretty much everybody had a buff, right?
Think so.
The big tentacle, we got it a bit late, but still full blast bot buff.
I think Steris is DC'd.
Yeah, I just logging back in. My PC was shut off. Windows actualization.
Send it back, man. Send it back.
No, it's Windows. Turned off my computer.
It's very dark outside, man. I feel there's thunder coming.
Yes, it's coming from the UK.
It's so fucking hot here, and it's raining, and it's still hot. It's
Keep your storms, Aaron.
Everything bad is coming from UK.
Sorry.
Yeah, the storm just passed overhead my way about an
At
hour
least
ago.
it's not 50 degrees Celsius where you guys are. Please don't complain.
you are used to it.
Yeah, but yours is a dry heat, not a humid heat.
Wait, whereabouts are you
No,
from
it's
then?
it's humid heat also.
I'm
The
back.
Is it?
humidity is 70% today.
Okay, I'm not going to be there. Goodbye.
Yeah, he's a
Oh, it's
sand
amazing.
nigger, Olivia. He's a sand nigger.
Wait, whereabouts?
Dubai.
Exactly.
Oh,
Sand.
okay. Far away.
Yeah, I've
It's
been to Dubai.
there.
It's pretty fucked here, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
humidity must
Hey,
be
you guys
awful
are
then.
rich. Get yourself a fucking air conditioning, will you?
No, what we're rich, brother. I'm gaming on a coffee table on the floor.
That's oil money right there.
Isn't that what all of you do to begin with, man? Come on.
I'm living. I lost my job, so I moved in with my moms.
That's commitment to the guild there. See?
I can hear the camel in the back, man. What the fuck?
Nah, it's just the oil money you can hear.
How do you flex, boys? Take your flex.
I'm applying to jobs in Berlin.
Man, shame. Honestly, I feel bad for you, man. I've been to Dubai once and it was fucking horrible.
Yeah, I went to Dubai once as well.
I haven't been to Dubai, but I was in Doha a few times, and that was just lovely. Sunbathing like 50 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, Oman
Love
was
to go
fucking
back.
awesome as well, yeah.
What is this, like a
Nah,
social
man.
rate?
In
What the fuck?
Riyadh,
Yes, social.
it was the fucking shit there. No humidity, dry heat in Saudi Arabia.
Dry heat for the win.
Guys, I want to ask something as a healer. How do I manage my positioning? Because in the last pull, for example, I think 6 people were very difficult to heal. It was a lot of moving around.
Okay, so we need us the entropic crash, right?
Okay.
The reason that we lost so many people is because Blue didn't die in time. Like, Blue needs to be dead before we get there. Otherwise, we're gonna we'll get 3 crashes from 3 3 ads, which we don't want. We kind of want to kill that Blue one faster.
Yeah. I won't go Mao. I will go blue straight away after the thingy.
And rate wise, since we start here, right? Like the moment the mall dies, you kind of want to start like you're basically always moving clockwise with the rest of the raid.
Okay, can other people see when you get the big circle that stuns you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, because
There's also a weak aura I spread for that, so.
Sirius has happened to get stunned because of mine, because I could pull out of her.
Yeah, sorry, it was hectic for me.
No, I understand. I just wanted to know if you could see it. I thought in my head maybe you cannot see it, that's why.
I can. It was my fault.
Oh, in case people don't know what to do, I can move the weak aura.
Teleporting the weak auras again. The only people you'll have trouble healing ever is the melee that are in the cloud. Usually we assign a healer to go in there, but I kind of stand near it and I pop in and out of that cloud to heal the raid and then heal the melee.
Oh, so you have to be inside the cloud with them, not even.
You have to be inside the cloud. No, you have to be inside the cloud to heal them. But when the crash comes, melee should come out because otherwise we can't heal them. They need the extra healing from us.
Is there a difference in the crashes? Like for example, the first crash didn't hit as hard as the second crash. When the second crash hit,
It's because
the
yeah,
extra ads, man.
Yeah. Also,
the extra ads as well.
And also throws of agony. Basically, why you see the agony
I'd
2,
love
3,
a
4,
chance
and
to
5.
talk soon.
Okay, I'll shut up then.
Look, if range can deal with the maul, which they should, because Ditto is debuffing it, okay? Afterwards, he'll debuff blue. That means that you guys can start moving to orange, like over here, right? And you'll be helping out the guys as well. Like when you guys are done here, like the raid will move more towards the entrance. Basically, you're basically always moving like clockwise, because you'll have the maul spawning on green and blah 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 blah. So you kind of want to slowly keep moving clockwise, not super fast, not like 6 people here, 4 people there.
People go to the red X mark
Ready to pull this.
With a toy, someone pulled with a toy.
Okay, Tef, in the last at the second crash, people died here at the X marker. Why were people here?
People shouldn't be there.
Okay, because two people were at
Probably
the X
because they were trying to get their buffs, which they shouldn't.
okay.
The thing is, we need the two eyes near the boss to die at the same time we kill the tentacle and the eye on skull. So that means we don't debuff them with the seed, and it also means that we don't go fucking apeshit on them. Because they need to stay alive long enough until we deal with the tentacle over here, and then we kill all four at the same time, pick our buffs, bloodlust, and the shit out of the boss. And then we kill, the range will kill mom, melee goes to blue, and then we just rotate around the room.
Okay, I got it. Okay. I just wanted to know my positioning, that's all.
The position wise, just try and stay with the majority of the group. Like, I also have a weak aura if you really, really need it. That will tell you when you're out of range of heals, and that's this one. Because it is very, really easy to go out of range of heals. Especially since, you know, you kill something and then the rate kind of lumps up again and you're lagging behind. They'll tell you when you're out of range. Oh, at least the fucking thing is working. I'm happy about that. Well, the defense is alright. Just
5, 4,
keep debuffing, keep killing shit.
2, 1.
I got the boss. Away from the boss. We got 10 seconds until the outcome. I chill out with the DPS on the ice. I go
10 seconds.
tentacle eye. Yeah, they're not 100% offense.
You have to go tab.
You wait for me, guys?
Need to buy a spell.
Try and work on it so I was healing the melee.
I have to deal with them all. I'll kill the eyes. Pick up your buffs, bloodlust. Shove the shit on the floor. There's still one buff somebody didn't take. Get away from the boss. Alright, the buff runs out, go to where you're supposed to go. Go, go, go. Got 9 seconds till crash, so we should be able to kill. Okay, now we just rotate around the room. We go more towards, yeah, towards moon. The raid can hang out a little bit on blue, because they'll have the moss spawning.
Can I put an area, please?
Okay, crash. And debuff the maw and the tentacle building. Yeah, tentacle should be dead by now.
Killing Mal, but the admin says we should be on eye.
Because you're too slow. Those two should be dead by now. The one next to the boss probably doesn't help that like 4 range because of that. Oh, just wipe it. Let me see what kills you people. Reality tear, so Bardia's stunning and shit.
Yeah, it went through the boss.
Okay, I don't need your side of the story. Gwyn and Tropic Crash, Mind Flay. Okay, you do have to interrupt the ice once in a while, because it does a little bit of damage.
I've got.
Epic crash again. Acid splash. Big blow. Is anybody out of range for you guys?
No, it's just all the kit because we take so much damage on the agonies, and the agonies overlap with crashes. So we need to have like more than one healing cooldown on throws and the crash. But the other crashes seem.
I had my trank at the third crash.
Yeah, that's around agony 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's when you should be use it. But we've had other crashes in between those two, and we seem to need healing cooldowns for those, but we haven't got enough healing cooldowns to keep you guys alive on the throws and the crashes when they're at the same time. If you want us to use a healing cooldown at other time. If it's not on a throes of agony, then we'd like people to use their own personals or potions or something.
You need to get away as far as you can from the
Yeah.
boss and the tentacles, like even outside the circle. You take less damage the further away you are.
Yeah.
Also, you gotta keep in mind that you take damage from the tentacle and the boss, so it's like a little bit of damage. That's why we kind of have to stay together. So in the beginning, you can fuck around like over here on Skull. Then after we kill Cross, we can move more towards orange. If we kill Blue, we can move more towards purple. And then when the moss starts spawning, we kill the ones near green. We'll leave the one in the back for later. Because another mob will spawn on orange on the third wave. So it's a lot easier for you guys so you can cleave off it. And then just hope we don't lose anybody. And then basically, like it says on the 3-minute thingy, if your CDs are back up, or when your CDs are back up, just pick it in the boss. You should be fine. Yes, the BB tentacles, all the ads do the same ability as the boss does. So if there's a void glare, the eyes will do the void glare. If the thingy does, the thingy will do the response. Basically just move away and don't stand and shit. Make sure there's a healer in your range. So he's up on the odds because we killed the odds again. Also keep the buffs for the DPS if you can. Away from this. Alright, stop DPS on that. Go to where you're supposed to go. Go debuff them all. Check the gloves. I'll kill the remaining ads. Pick up your boss, Witless. DPS pick up if you don't have it. Okay, shooting floor, move away from the crashes. Yeah, we should probably stack on orange next time. Get Sarah's up. Spread out with that shit. The debuffs are gone. Go to where you're supposed to go. Start debuffing the tentacle. Alright, start moving up the room.
ny'alotha. Jesus.
Hmm?
We should stack on the mall.
Well, you shouldn't stack on them all. Probably stack on them all.
Sorry, my game crashed there for a bit.
Yeah, serious, you can literally never stack on this fight, man. It's a spit, man. The poison. It's AoE damage and 4 yards.
The acid splash.
I've got splashed 3 times with people just walking on my ass.
Yeah, you loosely stuck.
Yeah, you just need to stay in like a circle, like about the size of the Florence thing. Just stay in like that range, just spread out 4 yards apart. I think it is.
I will resummon because I'm
Also,
tank traits. Thank you.
Well, literally the damage, the boss damage is fine though, 65%. That's really what we had wanted to achieve at this point, don't we? I think it's 65, yeah. That's the ultimate goal, and we had it, so that's fine. Just people fucking up with the rest of the shit right now.
Trolls does a lot of damage.
Yeah. Let me put some blocks then. Have a look.
How much damage does it throw do? 120k-ish?
Yeah, but it's when you have the throes of agony and the crash at the same time, or the throes of agony and then the crash towards the end. I think I'm just going to sit on my cooldown a bit until I know that the crash is coming.
You can bait the crashes.
Yeah, you can also.
I mean, you can unbait the crashes and say like that. You can make the boss go into agony instead of having to deal with the crash. That means you have to kill both mauls at the same time. So that's something you could do as well. Like the 2 mauls on triangle, you can kill them at the same time.
Many lags.
Yes, nice.
I do.
Yeah, that's it nice.
Anyone else has them?
No.
I think it's my PC or something going on. I get spiking mid fights.
No.
Not pity me.
Oh yeah. This is just pretty much read what the no thing says. That's about it. Yeah. I think it's gonna be a good idea.
Okay.
I think you're fine, I think. Like, the only problem you have is when it overlaps, right?
Yeah, but we always get an overlap. That's what I'm saying. We'll always get. That's why I stack on all the agonies, because after the first one, you really only get the crash by itself, and all the other agonies, you get a crash and the throws at the same time. And depending on how fast we're killing the tentacles, whether or not you can delay the throws, or and stuff like that, from him getting 100, or sorry, her getting 100 energy.
Yeah, that's what the other record was for, right?
Yeah.
This memory one, now we don't kill the ads too far apart, which is this one. Otherwise the boss is gonna constantly be going throws, which is...
Yeah, basically you need to kill them more than 6 seconds apart, otherwise the stacks refresh.
So you just have to make sure that when the maul dies, the tentacle dies like 6 seconds later.
Yeah.
And same with like the mauls and the other tentacle. So you just have to communicate a little bit, like range and moment.
I'm gonna sit on my healing cooldown a bit just to
4,
see.
3, 2, 1.
I'll listen to the press. Go from balls, go for tentacles. I'll listen to the press. Get the ones you're supposed to get. Go get them more. Shuffle this. On purpose. Pick up your buffs, guys. Still a melee wasn't. Somebody hasn't picked up their buff.
Can I put an area, please?
Pick it up there. 11 boss.
Shit, I'm gonna die.
Remember when your buffs go off, go ads. Okay, go. Chapter glares. Somebody's about to die. He's on the tentacle a bit. Okay, we're good. Crashing coming in 1 second. For what? Range on Moss, nothing on the last tentacle. Yeah. Moon. Check the glass. Avoid my ass more impression stuff.
Yes, because you didn't get Dispel from Muttings of Insanity. Yeah, I moved in to heal the melee, but I didn't heal them fast enough. Because... Pardon?
The Mori was with the melee. Oh no, the...
Laurie's DPS thing, dear.
Who's with the melee then?
We're growing in and out. I'm going in and out. Don't make...
going in.
No, just rapids.
But literally the tentacles don't do damage unless they're bleeding, right? Like the bleed puddle. Except for that it does like a little smash, but you doesn't really need damage healing, does it?
I beg your pardon?
Like the tentacles, you only like take massive damage if you stand to the blood puddle, don't you?
Yeah, but basically they do still need healing every now and then. So basically what I do is I pop in when they need healing and then I pop out, but I'm trying to follow them, but I kind of lost track of where they were because I had to stand and do my healing cooldown.
Wouldn't it be easier for you to just stay out and they come out when they need healing?
Yeah, I guess, but then it relies on them to do that.
Well, yeah, well, that's
I know, but at the moment they're only coming out for throws of Aghath.
Yeah.
Most of the times when we need healing, everyone needs healing. I mean, we're starting to go out under 50% and it's when it's casting the damage and then they cannot spot heal us.
Okay, Beazle, follow the follow the melee.
Oh, wouldn't it be easier for a druid to just hot up everything?
No, it's easier for Beazle because he's got Chain Heal. We can just spam Chain Heal. He's spamming Chain Heal anyway. And plus he's got Healing Rain as well, the same as Efflorescence. And they're largely stacked, so... And then the only time Beazle needs to pop his cooldowns is when he's out of the cloud anyway.
Just staying stuff like Wild Girl would be good, but yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Probably help as well, like on each entropic crash, that we kind of move towards the same direction. On the first one we can easily stack on orange, and on the second one we can easily stack on bluish.
I drop an Efflorescence when you guys are in the smoke, it helps.
Because like I said, we do have to move around the room clockwise, so we can pretty much, stack up on the old entropic crashes and continue getting going instead of, flopping all over the place. You can mark the healers of the house.
3, 2, 1.
This. Do one out and skull. Look at the boss, guys. Get the launch. Yeah, people don't have range, just instantly done. It's fair enough. Remember to switch to the ads when you do double zone. Jump to the close. Also, just in case you didn't know, if you see Ditto moving around with a circle, get the fuck away from him instead of, you know, having him maneuvering around. Right, just choose a agony. Slap the shit on the floor. What's the problem?
The teeth are the fucking problem, man.
Hmm?
The teeth that come out at that point.
The fuck is what?
Yeah, because they go in and then out and then, you know. I got disengaged one, but then was all the rage of the healer, so yeah.
Not much we can do, buddy.
Yeah, no, man. Also, everyone's so close, stacked up, like spit's still spreading to everyone, man. Sometimes like 3 people get hit by the same spit.
Slash rage 5, that's pretty well.
But
Have you come over this?
I've got soulstone on me.
No.
You gonna wipe it?
No, I'm just gonna keep going.
Sarcasm is not necessary, okay?
Because I'm gonna wipe it.
And you didn't say.
What am I gonna do with 5 people?
I don't know. Go for world first.
Damn it, I wanted to kill Ada. No.
Why so serious, sorry.
I don't.
who the fuck are you, the Joker now?
Oh, finally.
No.
The fuck is that? I'm only going with the board and shit.
Run, Harry, run! Run! Yes. Thank you, Ariane Senpai.
This food you need to fat.
Just everybody buying.
Weeps out.
What's wrong with being a weep, man? Come on. If it gives you joy in life, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I was typing. Waiting for an answer. Mythic.
Kev, can you accept your res, please?
I mean, one of them was typing in Russia.
Doesn't stop you from accepting a res.
It does when I'm typing.
Wow, you can't click on accept.
Not when I'm typing.
Wow. Okay.
You forgot, Harry, that we are men. We can only do one thing at a time.
I just, complimented him and that he could do more than one thing, but obviously,
Oh, can you just stop reading my voice?
But he can do more than one thing. He can breathe as well as type. That's two
Well,
things.
you're not real.
And blinking. Blinking's another one. So there's three things.
Also, I was drinking at the same time.
You do that without thinking.
But still technically multitasking.
What do you mean? You don't think when you blink?
Yeah, and my body is producing from the water I drank. It's producing something also from the food that I ate. It's also.
I don't think it's producing much,
something,
Paul. Yeah, honestly, let's be honest here. I don't think your body does much.
I go heal more. Let's see how that goes. I don't know why you guys are dying just because of low heals. I don't think so. So more on tentacle room?
Yeah.
Harry?
I'm typing. Can't do more than one thing, Teffy.
That's what she did there. She used my thingy against me. That's so clever.
I'm saying Maury stay with melee and use his best judgment with revival and crane. So there we go. Otherwise I have to do the fucking healing codons again. Basically use it. Can I just spin? Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, just finish your sentence.
No, I'll just carry on.
So listen.
That was what the fuck, man.
Okay. Then you
Anyone got blinked from?
I mean, we should be fine. The eye's not that big of a priority. The tentacles, as long as we don't slap too far down. Also, when we kill Maw, is everybody helping with the tentacle? By the way? Because then is all the range going inside to help out?
Yes,
it's not a rhetorical question, by the way. Okay.
Well, not everyone. Some are still killing them all on cross, but yeah.
No, after that dies, like, we have just enough time to just do this shit, because now we have one less melee, so the tentacles will die a little bit slower.
Yeah, I'll just go on tentacle 24/7, man. I'll just take the spot of the melee.
Yeah, that probably work. Alright. Good volume. Be a good boy. I'm gonna give you a better shot, please. I just done one thing. Are you gonna use this for this one?
5,
Oh,
4,
that's too much to ask.
2, 1.
Don't worry. One day, buddy. One day. I have hopes. I have a dream! Don't debuff
It's
yourself.
even so big on my screen as well.
What a big screen you have. Range, if you can touch the ones near the boss as well a little bit. Get that fine.
Oh shit. Do it too.
For the rest. Still one next to the boss. Pick up the boss. Still two buffs not being taken. The 2 tanks have a buff, but 1 DPS doesn't. Watching on the floor. Collapse.
Somebody dispel coil.
Cool down.
Get them out. Oh. Alright, don't kill them all. Yeah, we're too slow in them all. You guys need to kill more and join the rest of the red boys.
Just got back.
I'm gonna get
Well, that was very unfortunate.
you just unlucky there.
Yeah, I got crippled by my corruption.
Away from the boss. Dragon. I need to pick up the boss. We do that more next to the boss boss.
I'm gonna get stunned.
That boss, DPS boss. You guys should kind of be like where the tentacles are now, so you should be near the entrance. We really need to start killing those two. Watch out for me. Watch out for me. Watch out for me. Kill these two fucks. That's I'll go debuff the mouse. Pick up everything. Start the glare. You need to get on your mouse, boys. So now we kind of move towards orange. Start moving a little bit more orange, guys. Orange. That's not orange, that's cross. Now they should be on the tentacle.
No, he will already almost wiped.
How's Molly up there? Let's see where Molly is. Molly is all the way next to the eye of Drest'agath for some reason. Not sure what it's doing there. Okay guys, when you see like diamond tentacle eye, yeah, that tentacle and those 2 eyes, those are yours, Molly. Okay, we're completely behind now, just like.
No, we even missed one mole from the start, man. The mole in orange was never killed.
Yeah, but that's okay, because you can kill it when the other one spawns, you'll have 2 here. So that's,
yeah, no, but it's getting us behind as fuck, man.
Oh yeah, we lost. How many people did we lose? Let me check. Krogi, Entropic Crash, 1 minute 49. Ceres, Reality Tear, 2 minutes 10. So yeah, we lost like 4 DPS, 4 minutes, 3 minutes in.
Yeah, but look at how many ads are up right now. If people are not gonna start focusing it properly, like we're gonna get fucked really quickly.
It's because you lost 4 DPS, my friend. And 3 of them are ranged.
4 DPS is not gonna kill 9 ads, man. I'm just saying.
You will have debugged correctly.
Well,
60% more damage is a lot, man.
Yeah, this is a different story, man.
Also would have helped if instead of fucking around with Skull, now they would have actually gone where they're supposed to go. As it says on the RT note. Yeah, still a good try. 48 point days.
It's only gonna get harder from here on now. Once we get these tentacles under control, the fight's basically over. But this is the hard part.
So yeah, should kind of get the idea now. Just make sure you keep an eye on the RET note. Like I said, it's not always going to be right on top of the fucking thing, but you can make it nice. Like on Diamond, you clearly saw a tentacle with 2 eyes there. So, yeah, that was pretty obvious. We can always just fucking just mention this to be honest.
I got 13 left.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3,
Really
2,
isn't that all it is.
1.
So like I said, make sure when you do retake your buff you actually have some cooldowns up. Otherwise it's just a fucking waste.
The game lags because of this add-on.
It's not an add-on. Oh well, the RT is an add-on. How do I get the other two? Kill the asses. Make sure we kill them all at the same time, please. Good. Fast. Pick up the buffs. All DPS. Go, 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 go. That shit on the floor. We're gonna get fish. Alright, move towards orange. Take care of that. Make sure when your buffs are going, you're rolling ads. So next, it's on the mall. The next seed will be on blue. Check the glare. Okay, it's not going anywhere. So. And Marvin is that. Good. Okay. Stop moving up. Rate should be more towards orange now. Good. Move on. Move for the crash. Go to blue. Get up. And go debuff in the flank, okay? Shot for Ditto. Make sure it doesn't hit them. So if you have some cooldowns up, it's okay for you to soak and go boss. Watch out for the glare. Okay, watch out for the mob eyes. Or the eyes, the spikes in the floor. Towards purple. Make sure you pick up orbs when you can, guys. We will have to keep you as a bubble sometimes.
Can I put on Harry, please?
Alright, everybody should be more towards Star now. Okay, watch out for the glare. Try and kill these at the same time, if possible. Watch out, guys. No, watch out. Pick the boss, go boss. Yeah, after this. Okay, I'm gonna move more towards Skull now. Should tell you what you're supposed to do. More towards Skull, guys. The marker on the floor, not the person. And keep it low Watch your ERT notes. You go where you're supposed to go. Watch out for the beams. Go to the other one, the other side, Peter. Watch out, Nora. Keep in mind we have 2 combat reses, so we can get flips up easy. Right, go orange. Above the 2 malls if you can. Okay, watch out for Ditto. Get later and flips up, please. Come on, guys. DPS. Shot for the glass. We have more than 1 druid. Don't let Ditto do all the work. I'll try and
Careful,
get.
people gonna try to get all 3.
No, you need to move away. Okay, we're gonna be moving towards blue now. Move away from the boss, go to blue for debuff. Okay. Keep an eye on your ERT. Kill where you're supposed to kill. Use personals if you have to.
Melee.
Shot for Vorgler. I don't suppose you have Ankh Bezel?
I used it and died immediately.
Okay, that's clever. That should be fine. Remember to soak if your debuffs are back up and go boss. You might still be able to do this.
Help on tentacle, please. Big one for the melee.
I'll move away. Take the blue, purple. Good. Debuff the eye, the mall. Or the one you didn't use, something. Standing in shit by the way, dude. I know this now.
When you want to renovate, Eva.
Shot the glare. Come on guys, stick to your kill targets. We're good. Pick up the boss and go boss. Pick up your boss, go boss, move boss. Alright. Go more towards Moon and Star. Watch the shit on the floor.
Mary.
Stay on your kill targets. Personals if you have to. Alright, moving away.
Why are there no melees at cross?
Because we are still killing the other tentacle because no one helped. People.
I did tell the raid to move closer to Moon, didn't I? Or did I fuck up? Because for some reason
you said it, dude.
Did I say go Moon? Can I get an answer on that?
Everybody I did, aren't you? They said you did.
Yep,
Okay.
you did. 100%.
I did say Moon or Triangle. What
Yep,
did I say?
You said moon.
Okay, then why the fuck are there like 7 people still fucking around over here? That's so nice try.
Yeah, really nice too, actually. Just saying,
You
man.
guys need to keep in mind. Look at the. Don't rest. Cancel that, Abby. Look where you guys are. Look at your. Do you see any problem with that?
Yep, 100%.
Look how many people actually listened and went to Moon. 1, 2.
Well, you
3,
said moon
4.
green actually, Ben.
Yeah,
So
like more
between
green, whatever that area. Look how many people are still not where they're supposed to be. 1, 2. That's Krogi,
Just
Valia,
asking then. Because
Echo.
is the big tentacle on nipple skip for melee? Because there was big tentacle and it's not marked. But until we were on nipple, no one was DPS.
DK and a rogue were on it, I think.
No, me also. I was there and I'm dead there. I'm asking, are we doing it or are we skipping it?
7 minutes, 18, 7 minutes, 18. No, you don't. You're not killing it.
Okay, because I didn't see it there.
If it says, like I said, the markers are perfectly fine.
Okay, we're skipping that.
At
the back. Okay.
There's a reason why. Is because it requires too much movement for you guys to get over there.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, we were too far away from everyone. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as you guys stick to like where you're supposed to be, because I think Skull isn't until after that, so you should be on green, and then from green you go to cross. Yeah, okay, you should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the boss is at 18, so if people have like, I don't know if people are actually taking their boss. That's the problem. I'm just gonna assume you guys are clever enough to do it.
Yeah, I see Sarah's in your locks. I can see it, man. You're doing it perfectly.
Because I do have a weak aura for it to keep an eye on when people take their debuffs, but it's a fucking ugh.
Do you have like a repair belt or something, maybe?
I do.
Where is it? Sorry, I'm
I'm
probably
resting
offline.
him. It's okay. He's out of range for mass res. I'm running over here.
But as long as we keep going like we're going, we don't have people dying to grand illusions and reality tears, like avoidable shit. Also, mind flays from the eyes can be interrupted. So, you know. You died from acid splash, by the way, guys.
Sorry?
You died from acid splash. I'm gonna guess you you used your ank next to somebody.
No, I got literally everything I could get on me, and then I went the wrong way for the crush.
Died from acid splash. You got ank and then acid splash immediately at the same moment.
Yeah, that's weird because no one was in
No,
my
could
range.
be you. Could be you, the one having it.
And also, you called Beazler for standing in the wrong place. He was actually dead before you asked people to move. So, just depending.
Yeah, I'm just looking.
As you've seen, as long as we keep to the rotating thing around the room and we keep to the list and you actually kill what you're supposed to kill, then we're perfectly fine. The rest is just watch the shit on the floor and it's fine. Because I think we just needed like one more everybody taking the thing, which probably would have been like 740, and that probably would have been 3%ish. We can just. Because the thing is also when the boss is at like 3 or 5%, we can just ignore the ads and just push the boss because he won't heal as fast as we pump damage into him. You know what I mean? So if the boss is at like 5% or lower, just ignore the ads and just keep funneling your damage into the boss. Yeah, we should be fine.
Yeah, but you DPS him without the buff. Heal.
No, but it's heal over time, man. It's not.
Yeah, he doesn't heal fast enough.
You're on the wrong place, guys.
It's every 5 seconds. It heals a bit, I think.
Yeah, it's only when he's below 5%. Yeah. Otherwise, don't bother.
Yeah, obviously. Also, he never heals above the percentage you already has. Just heals back the damage you do when you damage him.
Worst case scenario, pick an ad that's really close to dying and just survive him.
Yeah, exactly.
Shot with the eyes. Focus on the other targets. You're gonna kill the eye way too soon. Why are people still DPSing? Don't pick it up yet. Yeah, you're gonna have to pick up these 4 guys, otherwise you're gonna be the worst. Very good. Alright, just protest. Kill these other 2. Try for shit on the floor. Try and stay stacked if you can. Alright, move to blue. No, move to orange. Sorry. Alright. Focus on your targets now. After Maw is dead, make sure you guys all move to bluish. Traffic glare. Maw's almost dead. Okay, Maw's dead, entire raid go to blue. You're gonna get a crash soonish. I don't know the winch with it. Okay, move to blue to get heals. Okay. It's bad luck.
Yeah, it was corruption as well. Disengage.
Get him up. Yeah, there he is. Okay, well, that's a wipe.
Gotta wipe it.
That's my bad. I disengaged even, but it wasn't far enough apparently.
Acid splash kills me.
Oh, I
4
thought it was
yards, throws of agony for
yeah.
better range.
Yeah. No, I'm right in the range for the heals, but I think I was too close for the smack thing, so I disengaged and it still hit me like pretty hard, and then I got poisoned and it was over. Oh well, I'm not taking a rest. If you look and take a rest, Mori is being rested either way, so just what happened if Mori take a rest.
I've got Soulstone.
Okay, well that's fine as well.
Yeah, like whenever we get that crash, just try and run to the 3 healers. Like the 3 healers should be in the same vicinity. The 4 healers, I mean. Don't just like instinctively run wherever you like. Make sure you always know where the healers are.
I think it was obviously a really good choice to swap the 4 healers. Seems a lot like more breathing room right now.
In my defense, I did ask for a heal. And
We're
I could have
not
done the
blaming
4
anyone, are we? We're not
But
blaming
I
anyone.
could have done the healing cooldowns better for 4 healers, because at the
And
moment
Fine right now, Ari, it's working, come on.
Also, this is not really a fight for B, right?
Yeah.
No, it fucking sucks.
That's why I wanted 4 healers.
Wow.
Also, you know, because Ari, you know.
Because what?
Because Ari's always right, you know.
Oh, look at this boy.
Bells, you
Clip
like those
it, boys,
tentacle
clip it.
fights.
Clip it,
No,
make it an emote. Like, Ari's always right, clip it, come on, boys.
But to be fair, I'm not really getting to my cooldowns.
Yeah. It's okay, Bells, man. Come on. It's a team effort. There's no I in me, eh?
I should have DPS this.
If people move to you on the crashes, you can actually get some healing. Man.
Yeah, you just basically just stack Efflorescence and Healing Rain, and that'll really help with that crash that comes in.
So, like I said, if you 4 healers try and stand like where you're supposed to be, and everybody moves to you on the crashes, and Diesel can actually be useful.
I was standing on blue.
Or feel useful.
No, if you use Spirit Links at those points, man, he's gonna get shit tons of heal.
No one is getting in a Spirit Link anyways. It's
Yes,
like
we
3
are.
people.
I'm always there, man. I'm always there for you, buddy.
Ah, thank you.
Running through cross.
I'm intentionally not playing because I don't want to do that.
2, 1.
Watch out with the eyes again, guys, because you killed the other one way too soon. So chill the fuck out. Just get it to like 20% and just back off. Because that was really awkward. Maybe working boss. Chill on the eyes. Stop DPSing. Take the pets off. Don't touch the eye, nerves, the boss, please. Pick up the buffs next to the ads, to the boss please, guys. Before they disappear. Pop both us now. Otherwise still up. Ah, good. Pick it up. There's 3 buffs next to the boss, not being taken. Okay, the blue, orange, sorry. Get rid of that. The fucking buff looks, seriously? It means 1 DPS does not have a buff. No, because Ditto took 1, that means we still have 1 left. Oh yeah, no, actually,
no, definitely.
Yeah, no, this one. Alright, focus on your targets. That's just focus on your shit. I'll go get that one when Ditto's back.
Please withdraw Spirit Link.
Focus next targets. Move the way you're supposed to be.
Get in veterinary, please. please.
Watch out for glare. Move out of the glares.
Oh god.
It's alright. Let me guess, you all got killed by the glares?
No stun.
Yeah, we had 3 stuns in the melee range, melee group.
Oh, okay.
Bad luck. Bad luck, Brian.
Who's the clever boy that debuffed you, eh? Okay. Who's the clever boy that messed up? Nobody taking responsibility?
It wasn't in melee range, man. It was boss. DPS in the boss.
I've got soulstone.
I think the stacking thing is not the best way.
Well, if people don't move away with the mutterings, then, yeah.
Yeah, but not everyone can move away that quickly, man. That's the issue as well. Like, for example, if a warlock or DK gets it, and they don't have, like, they have to walk and then they lose their movement speed because of the debuff, and if they get the flare thing from the eyes on them as well, they can't move at all. So then everyone else, then everyone else has to move.
Well, everybody else has to move away from them anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So people just need to open their fucking eyes and be like, hey, oh, there's a guy with a circle.
Yeah, if you see a guy with a circle standing next to you and he's not moving, then you have to move because he might not be able to move. He might be frozen because you will slow down and stop with that debuff, and you can't move, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Can we make a little rule then, okay? If you have the debuff, move towards the like you can move, but but you can move to the back, and then everyone can move front and side, and then there's no fucking issue.
Honestly, I wouldn't move at all and just let everybody else move away from me.
Yeah, but people are blind. Like we just
Because
told
you're
people are
gonna-
fucking blind though. Come on.
Well, then don't be blind. You're a mythic, so you know you should learn these things by now. Gigantic circle around me, and you fuck away from everybody.
That's not gonna work for
But
melee
Teppy,
group.
then you miss a lot of DPS on the.
Who the fuck cares if you lose DPS, man? Like you're supposed to not stun the entire raid and kill people.
Yeah, I know.
You're supposed to just fuck off, get the spell, and go back in it. And if a melee has it, then yeah, I mean, don't you have mobility? I mean, Krogi, Balya, later, they should all be able to get away from it.
I have to say, it's going to be a minimal DPS loss for you guys because we're dispelling, and not only us dispelling, Liz is dispelling as well, and she's doing a really good job with mass dispel. So
I'm telling you right,
you're not.
Ari. DPS, the spelling is really on point. It's
Yeah.
fucking perfect.
So the DPS loss is going to be negligible. Sorry, Tay, if you misspeak.
No.
5, 4, 3.
So it's a mechanic that's supposed to happen, so there's not much we can do about it. Also, again, we killed the eye way too soon, so chill the fuck out. Check the crash. Seven tentacles. And then check the beams. Check the beams. Okay, I'll get five from the beams, I guess. Battle shard. Still a buff next to the boss, by the way. There's two buffs actually. It's two buffs, guys. Start moving towards blue range. Put away from the boss, back to launch. Check the glare. Above the other one, the other one. Yeah, good, you can get the mouse one. Okay, good. That's good.
Only got them all.
Yeah, but it's good. Still not that cannon to die anyways. Put away. Put the blow. The wheels. Nope.
Spirit Link a little bit too early there, please.
Yeah, I noticed.
That's alright.
Trying to find something to die.
By the way, don't forget I'm a melee right now, eh?
Why did we want there, by the way?
I know it's
the
much.
healers, by the way.
No, it's not healers.
Crash,
Reality tear,
crash.
man. Look at the damage before that. I saw 6 people getting hit by reality tear. Same with me. Spawned right under me.
I got Soulstone.
Just people getting hit by the tentacle that moves around.
Reality tear. I mean, to be fair, you were still half HP.
Yeah.
Aren't both those mouse supposed to die at the same time?
No. There's
don't
nothing
have
same
to.
time at that point anymore. It's just kill, take buffs if you can, and if cooldowns up, and nuke the boss. The only thing we have to coordinate properly is the first one, isn't it, Tev?
The problem for me is that I have to stance out of those bloody circles they make constantly.
You
Wait,
can kill them both if you really want to. It doesn't really matter. That's why it says like you can either kill both of them or not. It's just up to you. It doesn't really matter that much.
Wait, which one do you talk about? Cross and orange, right, Tev?
No, the ones on green.
Or
Second wave.
the two we kill in second wave, those two moles I would like to see dying at the same time.
Yeah, that would be beneficial, but we didn't even get there at this point.
I don't think the thing hits us both, right? It does.
I can hit both of them, but then I miss tentacle ones.
You can kill both of them. The tentacle
Yeah,
should
but
be fine.
we have to rotate a lot faster then, because we were still on the mall that was near blue, or the eye. So it has to die sooner then if we want to do the double on the 2 malls.
Which iron blue? It's not iron blue, you mean the one on star?
No, I mean second wave, there's a thing that spawns basically here-ish. For the melee, for the range.
There's the mall.
I am mall then. Well, yeah, man. Call a cat, eh? It's not gonna be a cat.
Oh, that's just on the 4 points. Like I said, keep an eye on the healers. Make sure you go towards them. I mean, for the only marked ones. Can stick together. Well, apart from all of them.
5, 4,
So why we shouldn't
3,
call them marked now.
2, 1.
Synth just relogging, so keep an eye on him.
Remember to pick your debuffs by the way, because we still have like 2 left and I took one. Shot for the burglars. Got the other 2. Got us. The boss. Good job, Bobby. The red, the orange. Orange. Just do the mall again. Shot it there. Nice. Troubles.
Spirit Link.
Got the blue. Heals.
Huh?
Yeah, I was dodging all the shit.
Why do we keep dying on that one, man? For fuck's sake. We did fine before, now it's just like derpty.
Yeah, we had throws going on massively at that point, man.
Yeah, but we're all stacked on blue, so...
Well, it was before blue that people died. People were still killing tentacle, where I was as well, because I'm taking
Yeah,
warrior
Border,
spot.
we got to tear, Brian Trails of Agony,
Yep.
Festival didn't get heals, you got hit by Reality Tear to be fair.
Yeah.
Gwyn, Mind Flay, you can flip that one. Intrepid Crash, Intrepid Crash. What's the problem? Why are we wiping? Do we need to stack more or something, or...?
We are killing him
Not-
too fast. We are
Not asking what
overlapping.
we're killing, I'm asking what's killing us in that
Yes,
second
we are
smash.
overlapping, I mean.
Why are we overlapping?
Well, if you kill tentacles too fast, I can go back to full range mode, man. Like right now, I'm just following the melee.
I'm not killing them too fast, like the mob dies before the other one did, so it's fine. It happened before as well, we killed through it, so I don't know, like... I mean, I can see why, I mean, if you look at the corpses. I mean, if you call that being stacked up on blue. Oh, something's stacking up, is it?
Guys, when we move to blue, just before that crash comes on, could you all make sure you're standing in the efflorescence? Because Beezer will drop the SLT on top of this, which will really help keep you alive. Because at the moment, some are in it, some are not in it. And admittedly, that SLT was dropped slightly wonky last time, but we should all be standing together on this.
Okay, how to say, just move to the healers. Especially for the second one, because the second one will most likely overlap with the flows or the trolls or whatever.
It does. It's pretty much like when the ad explodes on a Hive Mind.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Can you try and be like over here, your 3 heals?
We were over there, we're all stacking there, dear, but nobody was actually, half the people were in it. Basically, if we stand here and see this little thing, ever drops it here, if the SLT's dropped here and we're all standing sort of within the efflorescence, the SLT will hit you as well.
Okay, power shot please. Battle shot. Thank you, Ivy. Like you said, boys, try to do with the heals. It's a lot of damage.
3, 2, 1.
Also a little bit more leakers in the ads. Just get them to like 20 and just back off. The weapon boss. For the tentacles. Alright, good. Get down next to the balls, put lusts. Pick up your ads, 3 buffs. Shove the shit on the floor. Alright, go for orange. Stop the hills. Remember buffs run out, go to the other shit. Actually got my shit somewhere. Stupid.
Good space river.
Most almost dead. Stop moving up. Get better to blue.
Don't stand near me, I've got SS Splash.
Frozen coming. Top of the feed on the floor.
Really don't know if stacking on the fucking purple is
You wanna know why we just wiped there?
Because we stay next to the mall?
No. Somebody has to guess what it is, and it's really super simple why we wiped there. I wanna see if somebody can guess it.
People stood over the spirit link not knowing that shit
Nope.
came under it.
You
No,
killed
it's
the
falling.
maw at the same time you killed the tentacle, which means you gave the boss a shit ton of energy.
Yeah.
Which means you did the throws at the same time you did the thief thingy. Because every time you guys kill an ad, the other rats will do their thingy. So for the maw that's the spike thingies, for the maw for the eyes it's the beam, for the tentacle it's the thingy. Like we needed to kinda chill on the tentacle and wait until the boss has the buff. That's why I've been linking the weak aura for you boys.
These guys, the beam is like the easiest mechanic to dodge.
Yeah, they're all easy to dodge. That's still not dead. What the fuck?
You can see there's a gap between the lining. That's the safe space. Like there's a gap.
So the one I've been linking, this one, right? That shows you the dismembered immense.
First time I see it.
So that weak aura I linked, basically it shows you, if you click on it, you get it. You'll see like a pain suppression kind of image. Just make that a bit bigger. That's basically the buff the boss gets every time you kill an ad. So every time you kill an ad, the boss gets a buff that increases the energy. So every time we get that troll thingy, whatever the fuck it is, it does that at 100 energy. So if we keep killing ads on top of each other, it's fine for the pull, because we're basically just nuking the boss. So that's fine. But you're not supposed to kill the maw at the same time as the tentacle, otherwise we're gonna get that the really nasty overlap that we keep getting. So just kill the maw, see the buff, wait till it goes off, then kill the tentacle, then move up. Yeah, they're helping with the single tentacle, but they still need to watch the debuff. Like we can only do the debuff kinda when we need it to, which is usually when we're in for the big nukes. Because the faster we can kill the ass, the faster we can pick up a boss and just nuke. But we can't just do that like when we don't have the boss. We got that, nice. So, watch what the weak aura I gave you.
4, 3, 2.
If you're DPSing something, you see that buff up, then just ease down a little bit. Apart from the pull, obviously. Weapon boss. You should grab these by now. Good. Good tentacles. Jungle glares. Alright, blacklist. You better nuke that shit, homie. So everybody should be near orange where we're about to go. Go orange. Impulse. Good. Second boss. The buff's about to go off, go out. Make sure we kill them off before we kill the tentacle. Mouse kill, boss has a buff, so we give it a few seconds.
3
Don't overlap
seconds,
it, don't
don't
overlap it.
kill.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Why did I just give you guys the weak aura? For nothing. Oh, this is gonna suck. Someone's debuffing me, by the way. With the blue, stack with the heals. Okay, we're good. We're lucky that he has in spawn yet. Alright. Now it's just ERT. Watch Void Glares. Watch Void Glares. Good call, yeah. Come Void Glares! Just clean the ass up. Try for the teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, Ripstairs were talking.
What?
We're too close to the mall, I got mind control.
Fucking mark.
Why are you staying too close to the mall? Remember, if you can pick up boss, do it if you have debuffs available, or cooldowns available. I need to kill that super moth on me. Okay, pick up buffs if you can. The boss.
Wait, now repeat.
Shut the door. Shut the door. Move up towards cross. So the red stays nice together.
Guys.
Okay. Stay together. Stay together. Shut the glares. Kill what you're supposed to be killing, guys. Alright, start moving up towards orange one. Focus on your kill targets, like it says on the screen.
Ah.
The boss if you can. Do some details on the boss. Oh shit, I don't know. Watch out for glares. Stop moving more towards blue, guys. And deal with the mouse over there. Move from skull to blue. Yeah. Okay, there's no need to debuff those, so almost there. But shove it above. Don't kill the other one. Okay, good. Shove it across. Just don't stand any shit. Keep moving. I think we tried a little bit too hard to kill them both at the same time there. Fucking wrong space to go now. No. Okay, just keep killing what you're supposed to be killing. We need to get a debuff and do some DPS on the boss, yes. Shit all over the fucking place.
Too early.
That's okay, please. You stabilized us.
Still a mall next to the boss if you can kill that real quick.
Can I have it, please?
Alright guys, start moving more towards green. We're so slow now.
Yo, healing pad when you need it.
Okay. Probably now.
No more.
Yeah.
Okay. I definitely see the question. Yeah, it's only pick up there.
Yeah, if we get this late, we need at least to get one tentacle down.
Can we take a 5-minute break? Because I really need a drink.
You just need people to get the recall because you keep killing shit at the same time again. Like those 2 malls in orange were just killed at the same time, and then everything just went to shit.
Yeah, but it's 2 groups that, how should I say, it's melee and range that don't really communicate with each other, so there's no one calling out like, hey, this shit's too low, you know? They're just doing their own thing because they have to. Like, they
But
have the job to kill the, you know?
I know, but that's why you have an amazing thing called raid frames. You can
Yeah.
stare at the right side of your screen, you can be like, oh look, that mouse at 10% and we have a debuff, maybe I should stop DPSing it.
Yeah, but sometimes the bleeds are like, for example, let's say the moles ahead, the tentacles ahead, right? That's melee, right?
Mm.
Okay. And the mole is like 1% behind it, then the dots on the mole will still kill it no matter what.
Then you just back off. You just
Yeah,
DPS something else.
but the dots is the same thing we have with the eyes at the start sometimes. That the dots will still kill it no matter how much we try. That's the kind of the issue. Like the.
Not, I mean, I understand your point, but not really, because they both were at the same HP. So that means like we're either just like leaving them. I mean, they were literally at 10% both of them. Then we killed one, and then we killed the other one. And one died before the other one. That gave us like 3 stacks, and then the boss just went to trails and all that other garbage. It's like we really just can't afford it, because it's a complete mess.
Yeah, no, but then some group just has to immediately stop, and that's the issue, though, man.
Oh. That's why I told Brian and Bake to be the captains. Oh yeah, and Brian can't do it because.
Yeah, well, exactly.
I just have to go to my car downstairs really quick.
Yeah, you have 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes.
and 5 seconds.
No, you have 3. Run, come on.
Run down the stairs, quicker.
Yeah, I can't do it right now because I'm taking more spot in the melee group, man.
Stairs can do it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Tell people to stop DPSing when we have the buff. The one I just linked in body chat earlier.
Yeah, but Sirius doesn't have the recoil, man.
Why don't you have the recoil, sir?
I look on how much HP they are. It's not that hard to see.
But the recoil doesn't tell you how much HP they have. Recoil tells you whether the boss has the buff or not. And it also gives you the timer of the buff.
But we usually
Me for a man would just advocate as recoil as a week ago. You seem very... How'd you find it until this is going, did it? Okay.
I'm really a bit confused about the whole fight, to be fair, but
Okay, what don't you understand so I can explain it to you?
No, it's just like a lot of running and the colors, I'm really slowly getting it.
Okay, so you see the ERT, right? The list?
Yeah, I see it. I know what they say. I have to kill the stuff which is on the marker, close to the marker.
Yes.
Blue is for the ranged and brown is for the melees. I know that.
Okay. Anything else that you don't understand?
The debuff. Can you explain me the debuff?
Okay, so there's a debuff that the boss gets every time we kill an ad, right? And that debuff is called Dismemberment. That's why I linked it in party chat. I'll do it again. So, if you load that, and you'll look at it, you'll see it's like the pain suppression logo.
Yeah, I see it. I have it.
Just make that a tiny little bit bigger so you can see it easy. Like, whenever the boss gets this, he gets energy faster. But that also stacks. So, basically, it's like, what's the thing? From Mythic Plus. The one that you don't want it. No.
Not net necrotic, bursting.
It's like bursting. So you basically, if you kill an ad, the boss will get this buff. If you kill another ad, the boss will refresh this buff, but will get a second stack. Meaning, the energy is going to be even more. So what we just did is like, we killed the tentacle, we got 1 stack. Then you guys killed another maw, we got 2 stacks. And then you killed the other maw, then we got 3 stacks. Which means the boss basically goes to full 100 energy. And if that overlaps with, for example, when all the maws start doing their little teeth on the floor kind of shit, and you get the crash on top of it, and you get like shit flying all over the fucking place, it's really hard for healers to keep healing people because they have to keep moving out of this shit. So what we do alternatively is just slowly kill the ads, because we have the DPS to just take it nice and easy. But that also means we have to take it nice and easy.
I will try to keep track of it, but will try my best.
Because for example, like the two on orange, the two malls, they died at exactly the same time, so they were being DPS'd equally. There's not much point, to be honest. The only two you should DPS equally are the two eyes on pole.
Yeah, because we don't want it to refresh basically, so the boss doesn't do like an ultimate cooldown.
The ultimate is fine. If the ultimate is fine when nothing else is going on. The problem is that we just keep pushing it.
It overlaps.
And it overlaps with other shit. Also keep in mind Nevis not here, so yeah.
Right, too many words.
And that and people die from stupid shit. Also, I'm just gonna assume everybody already has the other recolors, so the Void Infused stickers that tells you when you actually have the buff. So, if you don't, this one basically tells you when you have the buff, which means you should DPS the boss. Yeah, and this one tells you how long you have to wait for the next debuff. So those two are pretty important.
Yeah, but you don't really need them because you have the timers on the side either way, if you have the right UI.
Yeah, some people like record better, I like record.
Yeah, I don't like them for that shit though. But I know.
T26 stack, it's basically the one which everyone should have for heroic, normal, and mythic progression.
Because the thing is, it's like you kind of have, like I said before, you kind of want to soak when it overlines with your cooldowns. So you see diesel back up, you should soak in the boss, while everybody else keeps nuking the ads.
Man, hunters don't have that issue, man.
I know, but sometimes it just feels like nobody's really picking up the ads.
Yeah, all the time.
Because it's like 7 minutes into the fight and the boss is only at 35%, which is not a good sign.
Yeah, I see orbs die a lot as well, man. Like 4 orbs just vanishing, even though, like, if my thing is down, it must be for a lot of people as well. So, like, if 4 orbs vanish when I know mine is down, it's not a good sign, is it?
The thing is, when we do, like, we kill the 3 eyes at the start simultaneously, it's basically that all the DPS gonna have the debuff
Yeah,
down
that's the point.
after 45 seconds.
Yeah, but that's the point. That's also the point when your debuffs come back up. I mean, you're not supposed to wait 3 minutes, man. I'm just saying, like, whenever you have like a 1 minute 30, 2 minute debuff that comes back up, just pick an orc and go.
Yeah, exactly.
It's only 1 minute and 30 seconds.
I know what.
So if you think like the fight lasts like 8 minutes, that's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, I think.
5,
Yeah, 5.
6 times you can pick up a buff, basically.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way to track how many people actually got the buff.
There is. It's in the Warcraft logs. You can check the debuff stacking. You can check the count of the debuffs that people get when they pick it up. That's why that's why it's a debuff to be able to track it.
Well, some guilds don't do that like we do it with the killing them simultaneously. They pick like the 8 high DPSs, you know?
Yeah, but you can always do that, Cyrus. But that means that like half the orbs will go vanish. That's the point about, like, let's say like you want to take your burst DPS, right? To pick up the orb every time. Like the first time it would work around properly because we're bursting the boss and everyone gets an orb. But the second one, your DPF, your CD comes off, right? You pick up an orb, but you have 1.3 minutes on it, and by that time you've killed 2 more tentacles or 2 more moles. That means that there's 8 orbs that go unused. So that's basically why we use everyone that can pick up an orb at that point and has a kind of a cooldown to start killing shit.
Okay.
4 DPS do not have that recoil. Wow, that's when you go in party chat and you call them out, dude. Instead of whispering in office chat.
Yes, bees. Call them.
That's like an hour ago.
Yeah, how many chats you want me to read at the same time? I'm fucking out, dude.
Ah, fucking hell. Hopefully chat is the most important one anyway,
No,
dude,
but
right, man?
if you see somebody's not doing it, just call them out. It doesn't have to be like in a cunty way. Just say like, hey dude, you forgot the recoil, right? Here is it, there you go.
Oh, I can't, you don't have the fucking recall, right? Fucking man.
Or like that also works.
I don't
A
like the
little
fact
bit less constructive, but you know, still gets the point across.
Yeah, true.
that it's 2D, not 3D.
No, but it is important that you guys know the buff on the boss. So. I mean, assuming you guys want to kill this.
You need to summon Eva.
Hmm? What is it? Oh, it's fucking warm as shit in here.
Yeah, it is. It's very.
Well, I don't like warm weather.
That's why I'm not talking a lot, man. I have my fan on and it will like into my microphone. I have like this desk fan, like a fucking massive one. I just keep myself muted and have that shit in my face. Oh, it's good for your reading, man.
Hey guys, sorry, I just came back. I was getting a
I have
fan
butt
in my
sheets, no
car.
problem, man. We know what you were doing.
Let's
I
just
saw you.
focus on this shit. So I gave you all the weak cores, guys. Get the fucking weak cores. There you go. GG. Well played.
I already have pay for that. Wait, please pause. Need a repair bot, please.
Oh, somebody give him a repair bot. There you go. There's a repair bot.
Everyone repair, by the way. Everyone.
I don't wanna.
Thank you, Mr. Jeeves. Thank you, Big.
Alright, so focus on your shit. Make sure you pick up your buffs when you have a cooldown available. Don't wait for the 3-minute cooldowns. Just whenever you got a cooldown available, so go boss. PPP.
5, 4.
Don't stand in shit. Stay together with the healers. Alright, let's go. Hashtag BLM, boys. Let's do it for George Floyd. Let's do it for Twitch Pride, y'all. You can never get us. Alright, we're with the boss.
Let's loot the Blizzard store.
Wow, I wish. All the Murloc plushies shall be mine.
I have Murloc plushie.
I shall loot your house
Same.
and steal them. Alright, let's focus. Make sure you don't kill the eye of Drest'agath instead of boss yet. It's a little bit too soon. One of the guys is really... Watch out for the glare. Alright. Alright, Bloodlust, let's go. Get your buffs up. Agony, watch out for shit on the floor, guys, so don't.
Yep, I don't. Disengage.
Somebody didn't pick up their DPS buff, by the way. Go away, got a blue. Oh, orange, sorry, fucking that up. So don't and die. Oh, that 5-minute break there really did wonders. Everybody is super focused. That bitch. Oh, Ma's about to die. Oh, they should be fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay. 1 second.
Pop out with the thunder point. And the blow. Stack up for heals. Guys, stack up for heals. Come on. Why are you DPSing? Please put this stuff on. Oh fuck it, just wipe it. Already like 2 DPS deaths on this fucking first wipe. What ridiculous, boys. Focus. If I say stack on blue, can you please, for the love of holy Christ, go to blue, or at least to where the healers are? Also, not being hit by random shit would be very swell.
That's the blue.
Yeah, I don't mean the blue marker, I mean where the healers are, man. Because you really need to stack with that Trolls when it's together with the fucking thingy. Like, this is like the 5th time we wiped on this part, so you should know now that we need to stack. So chill. Do you have a thing on you, Ryan?
Yes, I do. I did say I had a soulstone, but I don't anymore. Yes, I do, actually.
Hey, Ari!
So, every time that we've wiped is because, look again at the corpses, we're not stacked. We're just spread all over the place. So, again, on that second crash...
Yeah.
Sorry?
Like, most of us just spread out here because we
Yeah, I mean, most...
we stacked at the spirit link.
Okay, you know what I mean. Let's not pretend people were stacked.
It's getting tighter than it was before, so...
Hmm?
We kind of all died in the same area this time, whereas before people were around this side, so, you know, it's improved.
Yeah, that's not the first time we died in that place.
And people with Acid Splash sort of
I know,
need to
dear.
stand on the edge.
As I said, it's not the first time we want. I mean, we're gonna progress, so you just want to keep bickering about the same thing. This, again, like I said, it's the 6th time we died on that particular portion of the fight. And every time when we said stack, 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 we miraculously survived that part of the fight. So, 1 + 1 = 4, which means we need to stack. And then we can survive. Oh, for fuck's sake, this. I hate you. Oh, I hate it.
5,
I don't know blue was that
4,
actually.
3, 2, 1.
The weapon boss. Choosing new targets. Put them all at the same time. Do it. Focus. Pick your boss. And now go to agony. Chuck a shit on the progress. And now we shit on the floor. I'm gonna get the intrepid crash with the orange zone. And good. Keep looking until your buff runs out, then go maul, tentacle, and show. Chocolate glow. Maul's about to die. Good. Tire rate not to blow. 2 seconds left on the wall. Move to the other one, do that. Move to the other tentacle. Top of the teeth. Then we go to crash. Okay, we're gonna go to the Phyllis. Not, and we'll die. I don't see a spirit link on the floor.
It was already dropped.
Why are we dropping it so soon? A little bit too soon, eh?
Are we just getting bad overlaps though because we kill it too fast, or what is it?
No, we're getting that overlap because that's just the thing.
It feels like it's worse than it was before now. I don't know why.
Exactly the same, we're just...
Spine eruption.
If you... Fuck's sake, I can't get a fucking working now.
Are you talking all the time? It's just one thing
I'm
which I
good,
want to
you go on.
angry about.
No, go on.
Yeah, stacking close to the mall is pointless, stupid in my opinion.
I'm not asking you to stack on the mall, I'm asking you to stack on the healers. The healers were
And
nowhere...
the healers are on the mall.
No, they weren't.
When he drops the spirit links, he even hit the mall with the spirit link. Not this time, even last time. How do you want us to stack and be on the mall as a melee to get hit by 7 abilities, and then people with acid spit on them, they're standing in the middle. They should move out and be spot healed because they're hitting for massive rate damage.
Yeah.
I mean, the stacking is not just everyone stack. There should be people who should be outside.
Yeah, these should have been out.
We actually need to stack closer to blue. Because we did have a nasty overlap, but we had the teeth erupting and we were actually standing in the teeth eruption. So the Spirit Link actually did save us from that. But when we actually did need it, it was a bit late as well. But so.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's described as like honestly.
Yeah, but we need to be sort of more towards here, then you'll be outside the range of the teeth.
You could also hit it with NUS. Well.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes. That last 50 bucks. Still 2 bucks up. Still 1 up. Check the shit. Advantage. He's up on the DPS and I think.
Shit.
Move to blue, guys. Stack on blue.
Alright, know what we got. Clockwise. Shuffle the door. Shuffle the eyes. Keep on. Just watch out for shit in the cover.
Get a healer for melee.
Yeah, I say that as well, man. I'll look you up on that.
I was stunned for like 6 seconds with the spell.
Okay.
What happened?
Yeah, we didn't have. Mori got stunned, I guess, and we didn't get heals with melee for like 10 seconds or 8 seconds. So like me, Lita, and Krogi died.
Quite quickly.
Didn't get dispelled?
Yeah, he didn't get dispelled. He was already low health. I'd already dispelled some, and a mass dispel was on cooldown. So either they or the other healers were close to him. I don't know. But
I was stunned as well.
Yeah.
So okay guys, just get this part done and the fight's fucking over, eh? You saw how fast it goes after this bullshit. Just keep focused, just do your own thing that you have to do. Just focus your ads, focus your own boss if you can have cooldown spared, and just keep going.
Also, it's all about the timing. Like, we didn't get that nasty overlap because we were faster on the eyes this time. Like last time on pole we were like 5 seconds too close on the other eye, which kinda meant we had to overlap. Because he did the throws and then only like a couple of seconds later we did it, so he didn't really overlap. So it's just all about timing pretty much.
Yeah man. Exactly, Tef. Just focus guys. Come on. Like it's fucking easy once you get the hang of it, boys. Come on.
I know, but the kill thing, you got to stack for me.
Yeah, that's true as well. Then again, at that point the damage couldn't be stopped anymore. It was called out at 4%. Like, just 2 hits then and it's done.
Did say chip on the tentacles 10 seconds before.
Yeah, but then was already at 4%, man.
Was it?
Yes.
Thanks.
I'm actually recording this shit, by the way. Just saying. No, videos on YouTube, man.
No. You're gonna believe my support for the BLM.
5, 4, 3.
I see this, boys.
1.
Okay, the man versus him. It's not good. Now I'm gonna pick those buffs up real quick. Just buff us. Pick up these buffs as well. There's 2 buffs next to the boss. Still 2 buffs right next to the boss. Still 1 buff next to the boss. I'll kill them all fast and we know we won't have a nasty overlap. Shut the door. I got crashing for.
Stack towards blue, guys. Spirit knife.
Drop. Move up. Do your shit. Can you debuff the 2 more, please?
Yeah, a bit on Harry, please.
Well, a lot of muttering in melee, you can move.
Just put the safe spot. Watch out for glare. There she's. Come up. Watch out for the shit on the floor, guys.
Oh, really? Oh my god. Fail and gore. Okay.
Get the tentacle in the eye. Kill that mob, please. Big buffs from the mall. Do some DPS on the boss.
Getting a bit on Harry,
Everybody
please.
should be closer to store after that eye dies. Just a little debuff here that nobody picks up. You have to pick up some more buffs when you can, boys. You have to put some DPS on the boss as well. Shot this smash. Couple in the axe. Remember your order. Remember to move. Stay as a group. Clockwise movement. Alright, go get the 2 malls in the back. 2 malls in the back. Move up so you can actually heal people. Basically, the entire red should be on the eye. Shatter should on the floor. Shatter is there. Give me the targets. Two shits in it. I'm also debuffed. Go, 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 go. You can kill these two at the same time if you like. It's not overlapping with the crash, so it's good. Remember to pick the buffs up from the malls and do some DPS on the boss. You have a combo res ready? You could either call up running up. I'm gonna have to debuff. Watch out, murder boys. Watch out, some right next to you. Shot the crash. Now we move to blue. Move to blue, guys.
Watch out. Thank you behind you.
Opposition. Did we come over with anybody? Instantly died again. Jesus Christ, man. I'll over from crash. The kill targets are right there, boys. Remember, pick up the orbs, do some damage to the boss. Get that maul so we can get the stacks. Alright, there we go.
Someone just fell through.
Supposed to be on cross now, guys.
Big user, it's not gonna be right, man.
Using a potion.
Move to cross, like that said.
Yeah, it's because you're standing on top of Mars, which is not gonna end well. And the entire raid is split up now. To cross, guys. Yeah, we fell behind. Too much DPS lost, and I'm just gonna guess. Alright. Look at your life log, Brian, and tell me how many people are actually taking the boss, because it feels like people are really forgetting that they have to kind of do their own shit.
What's it called again, the buff? Will help a lot if I know what the name
Ica
is.
something or other.
Just
Umbrella Ica, isn't it?
people on TheRealTephy, to be fair, as well.
Okay, it's dead now. Look, should be uploading.
Void infused
It
Ica.
also doesn't help that we come over somebody and just dies like 2 seconds after this.
Yeah, he didn't get healed though.
So we need to stay together as a group.
Okay, debuffs. Is it a debuff? So it is a debuff, right?
Yeah,
Void
Umbro.
infused Icar, yes. Okay. So, Quell 1, Big Tree, Lita Tree, Ditto Tree, Krogi Tree, Foops Tree, you 3 Tef as well, Torvi Tree, and the rest is all 4 and it says 5.
So crawl only once. Okay.
He was dead, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so was I.
It's definitely funny that some people pick up 4 and the other ones do 3. Well,
Well, like, it's like, let me be honest though, if they can pick up 4 and if it actually would be burst classes, right? It would be a lot more beneficial, kinda.
Like mages, they're doing it very good. You can see on the damage they did on TheRealTephy, the fire mages.
Yeah, exactly.
I had to swap at some point to add because it was getting too many of them at once.
Yeah, I have the issue with
Also,
the melee as well, man. I'm standing with the melee, and they just pick up whatever they want, because they were around it. so I can't get any at some point if I'm on tentacles.
It's really a mess when at the start as well when we're doing the.
Yeah.
But probably Brian can step away from tentacles. It seems the tentacles dying quite nicely either way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I'm on.
Trust
Because I'm
me,
on them. Yeah.
if you take 1 DPS out of it, then you're gonna see how fast it
yeah.
So you guys noticed like on the 6045 thing, right? That's, everybody's supposed to be on that side. I'm getting closer. What's this? 14.4.
Yeah, we'll get there, man. Come on.
Just need more people online for the last push. I think that's like one more round of everybody getting their buff to the buff. And you can do this, wait. Act up.
I also make sure to spread a little bit, mouse around, so you don't get the splits all over.
Also, chill with the eyes, because last time we could have to cinnamon. So, let's see. I'll chill with the eye now from the bosses over the other ones. Bloodlust, pick the box. Orange. Yep, that's really clever, boys. Really very sweet. I'm gonna boss one. What's the other one? The blue?
Spirit Link.
Watch out with the acid flash. You can collect again in 5 seconds, so make sure you do. If you have a cooldown available. Watch out for the shit on the floor. Watch out for shit on the floor. Shit on the floor bats.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And shit on the floor kills people. Alright, that's another one. Reality, illusions, reality, insanity. No, you're just not paying attention, love. It's all avoidable damage.
Yes, but if you see how much stuff at once happened, then you would understand how.
It's Mythic Drest'agath what you want. Because lots of stuff is happening.
Are we wiping or are we carrying on?
No, we're wiping there.
Why? Okay.
Why we're wiping? Because
no, I say why are we? Yeah.
Some people are just pushing the meters now. It's really smart, yeah.
Doesn't matter if you push the meters, man. It's not gonna be anything legit.
It does matter, because if you're gonna keep pushing the meters, we're never gonna get anywhere.
Exactly.
You're just gonna keep getting stunned and die by stupid shit you can easily avoid.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I was gonna say. Why would you push the meter? It doesn't matter. What does it matter, man? Like, as long as you get the kill, man. It's fucking hell.
Talking about when we meant to wipe, people are pushing meters. Doesn't matter.
Just keep focusing. Just focus on the mechanics.
I'm just gonna
die too quickly this time.
I'm gonna be 2 seconds, man. I really need to piss.
If we're getting past that at the foreground bit, we get wiping on. Now we just need to, you know. So we can't waste combat reses a minute into the fight.
Not really. The mall, there is a mall like here-ish. Where I am.
Doesn't matter what it's like. The one on blue, like the mall thing is like thin yours, so it's not that big of a deal. You just have to make sure that the guy with the splash is not like right on top of everybody else.
We were unlucky that pool though, because a lot of people got mutterings of insanity and they had nowhere to go, so they were all kind of spread out along the back.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. A lot of shit happened in one like room, and the mall started to
Yeah.
bunch up as well, and yeah, it was a clusterfuck at some point.
But the malls do have a max range though, so like technically on purple, if you go further behind, you should be fine as long as you kill the one that's on purple.
That is a tentacle, I think, on purple when we are here.
Tentacle should be like on moonish.
Here-ish, the tentacle.
That's fine. Did it twice before.
Come on, boys. Focus.
You just gotta make sure we kill those mob fast, so debuff them first if you can. And they should melt pretty fast. I mean, like, tentacle's not really that big of a deal. What? What does it do here? Doing the targets, don't kill the guys next to the bosses.
Everyone's unlucky there.
Have the glares. Let's try and get shit at the same time. Shirtless. Still bugs on the floor, by the way. Check a shit in the floor. Check there. Check some targets. Avoid the crash. Check it there.
Someone dispel, seal. Spirit Link.
Kill them all, guys. This should be your target. Yeah. Yeah, put your bosses around, pick up boss.
Oh.
Ah, just... What's with these fucking deaths, man? Time delusions.
Reality.
Acid splash, acid splash, acid splash. Crash, 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 crash. Reality tear, reality tear.
Yeah, I thought so.
I know.
So many times.
So I think we were a little bit too slow on the ads again on pull. So we got the crash and the first tentacle was slow.
It's not bad.
Hmm?
Yeah. Dev?
Yes.
What do you mean? You think we can't kill it with this or?
I do.
DPS 4?
That's nice.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll stop DPSing on the eyes next to the boss. Focusing new targets. Stop DPSing the eyes on the boss. And you're gonna kill it. Yes, you are. Pick up the boss. 4 people pick up the boss. Focus the lines. Focus. Let's do boss up. Ah, fuck, man. Why the fuck am I getting these fucking things? Everything. This way, this. Yeah, we're too slow on the fucking pull, man. For
Yeah,
some
man,
reason.
Tentacle died early, man. Like 4 of us.
No, it didn't. Like
No,
last time. Fucking hell, I cannot finish, man. Like again, we're killing eyes way too fucking soon. We're just wasting the buff right next to the boss, man.
Same in, man. Eyes, tentacles, it's all fucking the same. It's all just the fucking appendages, isn't it? I mean, the eye on the left side.
Melee side.
Yeah, just died instantly. Like.
It's not
I
supposed to
lost
die
a lot
instantly.
of damage also because I had to pick up one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
So every single time tonight we've killed that tentacle before the maw spawns, and then suddenly twice in a row the maw spawns before we even killed them.
Man, half worth is dots though.
Yeah, I tried to not redot them after somewhat.
Okay, you guys don't understand what I mean.
Yes, we do have.
It's twice in a row that you guys killed the tentacle on blue. Yes, too late because the second wave was already spawning before you guys were even done with the tentacle.
Oh.
It probably means that on pool we're not DPSing what we should be because we're all DPSing the stupid eyes next to the boss too much instead of what you should be DPSing the tentacle in the eye. Then range go maw, and then after maw dies we kill tentacle. Then we get the crash, then we can chill, take the crash, and then the second wave spawns. That's what we've been doing for like 5 times in a row. And now we get this stupid shit twice in a row.
No, we fucked up the first eye as well though. Died way too early. People had to get it.
No, I just said it.
And then mine ran out, so I went blue. And I started killing that shit.
Let's do it all, let's please guys. We're supposed to kill them all at the same time. That way we can trigger that stupid throw shit.
Battle shell free. Battle shell.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just get the eyes to 20 and then just back off. Just get in position for the tentacles instead. Go to the monk. No, sorry, go to the monk. More DPS on the young one for the minute. Shot for the glares, just rid him. Alright, last, finish eyes off and then take your boss. Make sure everybody has a buff. Still one buff on the floor, there's 2 buffs on the floor, somebody's not taking their buff. Flash. Buff runs out, get to what you're supposed to be doing.
Yep. Someone.
Have a shot at the tentacle because we're about to attack. Okay, tentacle, slow down.
Don't, oh, fuck it.
Speaking of that, we go. Oh, there's another. Now we get the shitty over that.
Spreading. Careful, crash, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we'll hit them both at the same time.
Sorry, I'm dead because I was here and then void thingy.
Fast, let's go again.
Literally can't expect the melee to stop at that point, man.
You can if you look at
No,
the
you
right side of the
can't.
screen.
Like the ranger all casters, like they can stop. Like melee shouldn't stop because they can't. They're auto attacking, man. If you want them to stop, they have to walk all the way out.
And you're calling stop at 1%. I mean,
The problem is
I'm
that
seeing the debuff.
the problem is that we have ranged people in there from the start before the maw is even dead. So we're pushing the tentacle way too fast before the maw dies.
Well, I'm just making more a spot, man. That's all it
Yeah,
is.
you are there with you're like a melee.
But we all agree to kill them all first and you guys help with anything. And then apart from Brian, we're putting there still more. No. Yeah, more.
Yeah.
So you guys should be nuking the shit out of the mall and then move to this tentacle and help us.
Well, then you have to nuke it fast enough, man. Like.
With the mall?
Yeah, because, like, literally, there's all melee and tentacle, like, they're still gonna be auto-attacking, man. Like, and even that can kill the tentacle. Like, this time it was like 4% when it was called out stop, yeah, well, sorry, but this 4% is not gonna be happening if the melee keep auto-attacking. Like, then they just have to walk out, but that's not really something you really wanna do, is it? Just means people have to put a bit more down on the mall. I can stay out for a bit longer and do the mall a bit more.
What were the range on the mall then? Apart from Brian? So everybody's saying the range was on the mall, so who was on the mall? On the tentacle then?
Let's put Brian.
Nice.
Okay. Show the mall first, please. Doesn't matter, just do.
Let's bang this
It
bull.
says on the thingy, man. Cross mall, that means no range. Second go.
5, 4, 3, 2,
This is
1.
shitty. This was the time of test with this voice, thank you. Don't make me waste 4 hours in the morning making this shit for nothing. I'm gonna do love these two right now.
Stop. Die. Kill the eye.
That last pick up the box. Still sees 2 boss in it now. Crash my range. Go to the mall. I range to go mall. Let's go out of this shit. Shot the glare. Tentacle. Everybody tentacle, shot the doodle.
It's too high.
Nice. Alright. See, crash. I'm just stuck with that shit. Boom, good. Alright, and now you guys deal with your attack mechanics. Range on the 2 malls near green. Alright, that works. I'll shuffle the shit on the floor. Shuffle the shit on the floor. Shuffle the shit on the floor. And it's another one. Spawn eruption, reality tear, grand illusions. All avoidable shit. Alright, let the fast, let's go again. I need all avoidable shit you guys die from, man.
Not when I'm stunned.
So if we can do that pull every single time, which is not that hard, we basically have no problem with the crash. It's just a matter of, you know, dealing with those 3 malls doing this spiny shit. And then we can kill the 2 malls and then we don't have a problem with the spiny shit anymore. And then we just slowly clear the game. And then we're back where we started. And then we just repeat it again.
By the way, is there a spot that is guaranteed that the eye will not aim at?
Yeah, it's a random person, so we'll aim at whatever the fuck it likes.
Yeah, that spot is in the Great Seal.
So
Yeah,
all you gotta do
it's
is
just because the stun and the eye overlaps. And
you should be
then
dispelled now, to be fair. So that's not really a problem.
And
The only problem is if you stayed inside
don't
the
stand
circle.
in the fog. Don't stand in the fog.
If he stood in the fog, then yeah, that's your own stupid mistake.
I wasn't in the fog.
Not you, not targeting you, my brother.
Next one, boys. Otherwise, we're gonna have to practice more somewhere.
Let's bang this.
So, do what we just did last poll, and just don't say any shit.
5,
I know, Kroger.
4,
I was
3,
deleting.
2, 1.
Just gonna focus. You can do this, my brothers. I believe. I have faith.
We have hit.
Don't look the eyes too much, please. Keep them at 20%. Move away. Go to your new targets. What the fuck are you doing here, bro? Oh. Get the boss, get us. Keep up the mob, please. Down to left. Away from the thing. Sharpen things. Start replacing outs. Because it's fine. We did our bit. Range on Maul. Now they go Tentacle. Chop it on. Shot it on. Tentacle. That should be working. Hit heal, some blue. Okay. Take the small range. Focus on your targets. Shot regular. Watch out for the eruptions. For the agony. The range of heals. Watch out for the shit that's moving around. Away from the bosses. And that's how she works. Reality tail. Still moving up clockwise. That Maw is still alive, by the way. Just saying.
Attacking.
In case you didn't know, they actually give the weapons in this area. Keep the boss, do some details on the boss. Do with the eye in the tentacle, please. Overlap. Okay, that's close. Extension on the thing. Why are you guys on the skull when you should be on the maw? Yeah, you guys do some shit, man.
Oh, come on.
This is gonna be a lot of fun. We'll wipe fast so we can have another one so I can look something up.
Yeah, wipe it, guys. Just walk in. Just walk in.
Because for some reason, why the fuck are people DPSing the eye and not the maw?
What do you mean?
I mean, we killed the tentacle barely, we killed the eye barely, and then when the timer goes up, there's almost nobody DPSing the shit on orange.
Sorry, I know it's the last pull, but can I get a repair pot? My gear.
The note was already grey when.
Yeah, that means you should already do that.
Oh.
Because it's grey doesn't mean you have to ignore it.
Huh. Interesting.
Anything else people don't understand about this?
No, I understood it. I listened.
Because
I swapped to the mouse, but.
so we're DPSing skull for some reason instead of the two maws. So I'm just wondering if people are confused because it's not on the list, so we'll DPS it anyways. Or... No. I just making sure you got that.
What was the boss's HP? Yeah, 42. We were not
Yes.
good.
The idea is that some of the tentacles we shall ignore, and there's a reason for that. Is so that we can actually DPS the boss, because otherwise we'll just be going around the room killing tentacles non-stop. So there are some that we shall ignore. Hence, margin that on the list. For example, cross. We still have a lot of ads up on purple, but we just fuck it. Because the boss should be kind of deadish soon as anyways.
I think Bakes DC'd.
He's still along this way.
Yeah, he's offline. I can't res him.
If I log back in, I will pull the boss.
No, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, you are. Just log in, man. It's one more try. Come on.
You're dead, so it's fine. Just
Dead.
Okay.
Also, did you guys see that we had that shitty overlap again?
Yep.
You know why that is?
Yep.
Same as always, right?
Okay, so basically, you need to understand that we DPS the tentacles, we get them to 20% before the next set spawns on cross, on skull. Then your ordering priority is basically killing these two, and then we kill the eyes, basically. The problem is it took too long for us to kill skull. The longer it takes for us to kill my fucking arm, I'm getting retarded here. The longer it takes us killing this shit, yeah, it's gonna overlap at a really, really bad time, and that's what we're trying to avoid.
What do you mean?
Bang that.
Oh, you wanted, right?
We need to kill skull. That's the... Basically DPS the ads until the tentacle on the eye spawns, and then we switch to the tentacle on the eyes, and then you can load up whatever the fuck you like as long as it dies at the same time. Because we did not kill shit at the same time. We killed some shit over here, and then we had to DPS the eyes next to the boss, which took a couple of seconds, and then we had to go to the maw tentacle, and then the timers get all fucky.
Also, please, range DPS, I promise you that this efflorescence, it really heals. I swear it really heals.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not
I
gonna say
promise you it heals.
Don't believe you, man.
You're in Adam.
AIDS, man. That's what it is.
5,
I mean, it would help
4,
with 3 heals, to be fair.
2, 1.
Having one more DPS would really help. Alright, these two do like 20 and then just go to positions, so you're immediately ready. So that also means the melee. So after this crash, the ads will spark, so just make sure you're ready to go on Skull. Not like Bake was on the other side of the room. Then has to hold his way all the way up there.
And you know we can interrupt at my place, get the gas out.
Aye, I am interrupted. Remember to dot up the ones near the balls if you can. See, this is why we lose time. Go, 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 go. Pick your shit, my boss. Drop all the shit that's haunting you all over the place. Get ready to move to orange. Out to orange. From heals. Oh, that's good enough. Oh, what a crash, pick up.
Yeah, that was good.
Why did you do another crash?
He did 2 crashes there.
Yeah.
Why did you do 2 crashes?
He
RNG,
reaches
man.
He only does a crash when he reaches 100 energy, so something must have happened.
No, it does throws when you use a 100 energy.
Oh, okay.
Wipe it really fast and just kind of listen. Okay, we just get that luck.
Sorry guys, I have to wake up in 5 hours. Yeah, there was 2 pulls to go, so.
Ay. What's your name? I'll write it down.
Mori.
Joking Mori. Just
Bitches, what the fuck?
just joking Mori.
Oh, really?
It's Mori! Mori potted! Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
It's that guy.
Just joking, man. It's understandable. Don't worry.
We can close at least.
Yeah.
But I'm really gonna need people to stick to the fucking list, man. And like dodge shit, because at least 75% of the death we had this night is just people standing in crap.
You know what? Why I'm damaging that for I at the beginning? Because we have too little damage on it. That's why I'm standing there during the first fucking.
Then say something in range shot, and I can put more range on it. What's
I mean,
wrong?
the first eye, man, no. At the beginning we were overkilling the left one.
No, he needs the other one.
Yeah, but that's the right one where the melee should supposed to be. But Big says he has to be there, so that means left one.
Yeah, he's supposed to be on the one that's closest to score.
Yeah, there's no issue with that eye, man. Nothing at all. Big, literally nothing.
There's no issue except that the fucking tentacle dies before the fucking eye.
Yeah, because we did the same thing again. The eyes are not dying at the same time because the other two.
Yeah, well, the melee can't fix that though. They have to be into the shadows to kill the fucking
range
tentacle.
can.
Like, yeah, well, yeah. There you go. There. Yep.
I mean, we did it like 4 pulls in a
Bye-bye, guys.
row. So, I don't see why we can do 4 pulls in a row and then just not afterwards.
It wasn't even a bad pull, man. 67%, was it? It's not even
I'm not
bad.
saying that's a bad pull, I'm just saying what we need to do better.
The boss has after we done bursting, so.
Yeah, that's like fucking OP, man. There's nothing left
Yeah,
to
that's
do.
because we outgave it a little bit.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but that doesn't mean that you, like, at that point you can just basically say, like, yeah, if the eye dies like 10 seconds later, what the fuck does it matter? Bloodless is not gonna be up. It's 40 seconds, the eye is what, 30 seconds? What does it give?
matters because of the overlaps. That's why it matters.
Yeah, man. I think it's all a little bit of bullshit, though.
Hmm?
Just starting to do, like, this whole, like, we're overcalculating this fucking fight, man.
Oh.
First pull we did, like, 2 weeks ago.
We're what? We're overclocking it?
Overcalculating this fight. First pull we did 2 weeks ago, we're at 51% and we had no clue what's going on, and now we're fucking struggling to get to, like,
You know why we got to 57%?
Yes, I looked at the logs, man, yes.
Because we were still 3 hitting it.
No,
Yes, but
man.
you forget to
That's bullshit, no.
you forget to
No, we
our
need 4 healers.
Can
we
I
need four,
talk?
yeah.
Our best ever pull tonight was with 4 healers, so don't give me that shit.
I'm not giving you any shit.
No,
Oh,
we're gonna 4 heal this. Either
we
you
need
want
to
it or
4
not.
heal this.
We're gonna 4 heal this.
Healers played amazing. Good job, brothers and sisters.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
he didn't give anyone shit at it, just.
I am. Why is everybody like so fucking defensive? I'm just saying, like 75% of the deaths we had tonight is people standing and shit.
Yes, I know.
I'm not saying it's the healers. Also, it's people not doing the list correctly. And okay, I can forgive that because the list is no, so fuck me that. Alright. Good on, guys. I'm just gonna chill in my opposite room. Thanks for coming.
Yeah,
See you Sunday.
Dude, like we need to heal this 100%.
Spitsen maar gewoon fucking gewoon over raden elke keer dan gewoon stoppen ze eerst. Gewoon fucking shit beuren. Wat jullie fucking mening hebben.
Dit is wat kalm, ik heb ook 3 keer over mij geklapt terwijl ik iets aan het uitleggen was. Dus,
mensen die nog niet weten wat de fuck is aan het doen.
Ja, ik weet man. Hey, ja, hallo, hoe moet mij niet uitleggen? Ik ben een fucking Melly nou. Hey, fun, haha, Melly. Dat is aan het ik geen klote damage doen, want die mannen pakken elke direct orb dat ze kunnen zien. Oh nee, ik heb geen cooldowns, ik kan die orb even pakken. Like Rogi en Boilia, die poppen naar cooldowns op die fucking tentacle en die pakken gewoon direct een orb. Ik heb zoiets van, gast, mijn cooldowns zijn op, fuck off. Ik werd echt een noezel aan die man, jongen, echt hoor. Ze zijn allemaal een gewoon, of hè?
Wauw, je hebt ook wel fouten gemaakt, hè.
Ja, ik ben van fucking Melly aan het spelen, terwijl ik nog eentje heb, man. Op basis dat verschil is. Je moet de dingen in de serieus erin steken, zien wat hij past. Hè? Hoe plezant dat het is.
Zo, ik doe gewoon een bezel vervangen, dat is ook niet kloten.
Ja, oké, nee, dat moet ik niet zeggen. Hè. Geen kloot, ja, op deze fight geen kloot, ja.
Ja, puntje hem dan effect iemand aan.
Dat is mijn, dat moet mij uitklappen, man. Ik ben bezig in een bos, nee. Ja, vooral moest ik nog een keer Melly kon spelen, ja. Ah ja, omdat de mooie en dit en dat en de Murs nou weer last minute zegt van ik kan niet komen. Ja, oké, plezant, ja. Allee, aan er eentje kan stoppen wat hij fucking rustig heeft. Ik stop de fucking tentacles te killen. Ik moet constant aan het rondlopen zijn, want anders killt die fucking Mongool van een borgel en nog iets met zijn fucking blood tentacle.
Dat is zo merken.
Jo. Hier is er allemaal zin. Fucking hell. Als die Mercenaar de volgende week niet is, hè, dan kan hij fucking andere guild zoeken. Ik zit echt zo ja, wat doet Yuki, joh? Oké, laat nou eens kijken naar de voorbije fights. Weet hij nou elke gedaan dat volgens de tactics was? Geen kloten, hè? Geen kloten.
Nou, een beetje niet meer eens.
Ja, met wie?
Voilà, inderdaad. Zoek met hem
ja. Ik moet nou iemand anders zoeken. Pas, ik kan genoeg
wacht
werk
wacht tot volgende week, dan we de Warrior kunnen zien.
Ja, sorry, maar ik ben al genoeg werk aan voor de guild zeker. Ik ben fucking al door bezig.
Sickness, juist gast, wacht tot volgende week totdat die Warrior iets laten zien.
Ja, en wat gaan we dan doen?
Wat zeg je de Warrior? Dat is het probleem met 2 Warriors.
In plaats van wie? Van Bouwja, want die teruggroep in kloten.
Warrior of Mercenary hebben er 2, yes.
Ja, maar die teruggroep in kloten, hè. Dat lost het probleem niet op, hè.
Ah, dan heeft het ook niet.
Ah!
Seriously, man, I don't want to be a dick, but half of you guys need to stop fucking making excuses all the fucking time, dude. It's like all night. I call people out for standing and shit. Oh yes, but I was looking at my clock. It's a very nice clock. Oh, sorry. I was pressing a button. I didn't see the shit on the floor. It's not my fault. Give me a break.
I died
This
once
sensitive
this full thingies, and I took responsibility for it. Work on the people, then.
Grand Delusion. So many people died of Grand Delusion. Reality
just beat the fucking timer. We don't even have the fucking mole problem.
What?
If we beat the fucking timer like we used to, we don't have the fucking issues with the overlaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's the issue then.
But that's,
if you have overlaps, obviously people are gonna
but
stand
that's why I don't understand. How can we do like an hour of exactly doing as I tell you, and then people just stop doing it, and then just start doing this thing instead?
Just look at what people did, man. Instead of like the melee going on the right tentacle and the range on the left tentacle, so they can actually stay in spot, and the range can actually move to the fucking tentacle. They did nothing, man. They just went to the right, then had to walk all the way across and start doing a tentacle.
You have to make the tactics simple as fuck. The simplest you can do it. And from what
Are you honestly telling me this is not simple?
This what we're doing? This what we are doing now. You want to be like
that is the fight, dude. It's that fucking complicated. It is that complicated, dude.
It's not even fucking complicated. We did it like to 19% with these fucking retards. Serious? It's not complicated, man. They just have to do what they fucking have to do.
Like, who changed the tactic? Because I can't find this tactic anywhere. I think
this tactic is fucking everywhere, man. This literally is everywhere.
This one we're doing right now.
Yes, it literally is everywhere. first one, what you do is you kill 3. Well, we're doing 4. We do the mole, we do the tentacle, we do the first 2 eyes. We clear it, then everyone moves to the tentacle. Well, we're not doing that, but normally everyone would move to the kill the mole first, then tentacle. What we're doing now is splitting up. Range go to the mole, we do the tentacle. We're killing it perfectly in time, man. There's no fucking fuck up in there. The fuck up happens when we get to the point where everything is fucking regular. You kill it, you pick an orb, you kill the boss.
The problem starts in the pool when we don't kill them all at the same time. That's the problem.
Well, it's like, listen, even this time we didn't kill them at the same time. Boss was at 67.
It's not the boss's HP that's the problem, man.
Yeah, I know, but
It's
like
the fact
still,
that you have to waste another 5 seconds killing the 2 eyes, and then those guys take their bus, and it doesn't. I mean, yeah, boss DPS wise, but it fucks up the timers. Like, that's the problem.
Yeah, okay, sure, but like literally, like if we get to 67 or 65 with 4 healers, there's no fucking issue.
I'll try and be more specific. Every time the boss does the tropes, right, like the 100% energy, he skips an ability and he does the next ability. And if we do it like I keep telling you guys, to kill everything on the pole and not get 2 stacks of the fucking thing, like you keep doing like a couple, like 4 or 5 pulls as well, you keep fucking up the boss's timers. Because that way we can time, if we do it correctly, like I keep asking you to kill the 4 rats at the same time, look what happens. We get that fucking smash ability when there are no rats up. Where it's perfectly safe. There's no teeth on the floor, there's no shit all over the fucking floor. You can just stack, heal, and then you guys can do your job. It's the moment when people just don't do it, like 6-7 pulls in a row, that gets me fucking annoyed, dude. Especially when it's like, yeah, so sorry, I was paying attention.
Hey man, next time get a fucking melee then, so I don't have to do the melee's job.
I'm the only one that makes mistakes. A lot of
Well,
people
yeah, but like I can't fucking
mistakes.
help it, man. Like, like I'm doing my fucking buff thing, and I walk into the fucking tentacle, and there's a guy standing right there, just getting smashed. I'll get smashed as well.
I'll just take more next time, take enough, and just take these down. It's not a fight for him, so why do we keep taking him?
Tell you, have to ask Gary there, man.
Yeah, that was also really frustrating.
I mean,
Also,
it's not a fight that's for him. I mean, yeah, wow, we popped the fucking healing tide totem or whatever the fuck, nice.
Okay,
it's
yeah,
just
but
not a fight for him.
yeah, it's not. I'm not saying that, but like, where's Neff? Neff was asked tonight. He's not here, is he?
Yeah, Nevis having issues, isn't he? Yeah, anyways, we'll fix it.
Yeah, well, he has issues with his girlfriend. I'm like, come on.
Okay, I'm still streaming.
Well,
He does not have issues with his girlfriend. Everything's fine. Everything you heard is just.
No, like, but come on, man. Like, Jesus. I had issues. I have fucking cancer, and I'm
I'll
still
ask
fucking
Harry.
here.
I don't think we have to bench him for just maybe one night.
Fight, yeah, at least. We're gonna need him for Elginot 100% though. Like literally, we're gonna need him for Elginot. What? We're gonna need him for Elginot 100%.
Like those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. There's no fucking point in doing it without him and Ari. No matter who we take, alls like Neff and Mori, doesn't fucking matter. We're gonna need him. But for this fight, literally, we don't fucking need him. It's sad, but yeah.
So I'm not needing him. It's just, I don't think it's
No,
a
he's
fight
just not.
for him.
Yeah, it's not a fight for him. Like, but that's what I mean. We don't need him for this fight. We need someone else. We need like yeah, Neff. Neff for the melee healing probably.
Oh, we're okay, alright. Yeah, fucking batteries.
I'll see, man. I'm just saying, I don't want to play fucking melee again in this shit fight, man.
This is amazing. Yeah, see you tomorrow. I guess.